radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 2 o'clock.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Wendy's. Frozen shrimp sold at Walmart has been recalled due to possible radiation contamination, according to the FDA. The administration said in a news release that it was alerted of the detection of cesium-137 in shipping containers at 4 U.S. ports by officials with Customs and Border Protection. After testing, the FDA confirmed a sample of breaded shrimp tested positive for cesium. More information is available through the CDC's Agency for Toxic Substances and Disease Registry resources. Aurora experienced significant tree damage after storms rolled through the Chicagoland area Saturday night, with Westside residents seeing the most impact, according to officials Monday. More than 19,000 ComEd customers were without power, and many trees were damaged in wards 4, 5, and 6. More than 300 requests for service were filed through My Aurora 311. For the next 2 weeks, residents can place fallen branches and tree limbs on the curb right away. Branches and limbs measuring between half an inch to 4 inches in diameter and 2 to 4 feet in length must be bundled. Each bundle has to weigh less than 50 pounds and can be placed on the curb without a waste sticker. For brush less than half inch in diameter to be picked up, it must be placed in a paper yard waste bag with a sticker attached. 2 drivers were arrested traveling over 100 miles per hour within an hour of each other Saturday night on Route 59 in Naperville. Around 10:30 p.m., an officer caught an 18-year-old man driving 132 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone on the southbound highway near English Rose Avenue. Roughly 45 minutes later, a 21-year-old man was caught driving 110 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone northbound near BB Drive. Both were charged with driving 35 miles per hour or more above the speed limit, and one was charged with street racing, with police following up on a second vehicle involved in that incident. The other arrested driver was charged with reckless driving. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Progressive knows if you have to choose between everyday life and your boat, boat wins.
What are you going to do? Take the boat out for a spin or go mail something? Boat wins! Are we cleaning the patio or taking the boat out fishing? Boat wins! Are we skipping that eye exam to go sailing? Boat wins!
Rescheduling eye exams can be a nightmare.
All right, fine. Eye exam, then boat.
Yeah!
With Progressive, you can bundle your boat with your home or auto and save with a discount and spend more time enjoying those savings on your boat. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states and situations.
Grown-ups, don't go back to school. Go forward through school into your future as an IT professional. Whether you're starting out, switching careers, or a veteran ready for change, My Computer Career can help you get into IT in just a few short months with no prior experience. So take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu. Your rewarding career in IT awaits. That's mycomputercareer.edu. An Elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including the VA benefits.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
This is Alan Walters reporting the Elgin News from August 21st, 1925. Child starts fire in closet. A small child with a box of matches resulted in a blaze in the living quarters of Cecil Morrell and family, located on the second floor of the building at 165 DuPage Street. The child had entered a dark closet with a box of matches to search for something. In a moment, the wearing apparel in the closet was a mass of flames. The blaze was quickly extinguished and no further damage resulted. Fire Chief Elmer Henryson and Health Officer George H. Reber investigated the premises and found that 2 families, one of 5 children and the other 3 children, were occupying the entire second floor. In order to relieve conditions, the health officer announced that he would seek another living quarters for the 2 families. In other news, Eugene Dennison, Elgin auto dealer.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. High wave action and dangerous currents expected at Lake Michigan beaches through Thursday morning. This afternoon, mostly sunny with a high near 76. Tonight, patchy fog after midnight, mostly clear with a low around 61. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 80. Currently, it is 74 and mainly clear. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
If you need to hire, you know it takes time. Well, what if you could meet with qualified candidates the very next day? Now you can with Zip Intro from ZipRecruiter. You simply pick a time and it does all the work of finding and scheduling qualified candidates for you. Then you choose who you want to talk to and meet with great people on back-to-back video calls as soon as the next day.
Try Zip Intro for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. Zip Intro. Post jobs today. Talk to qualified candidates tomorrow.
An official message from Medicare.
I turned 65 this year. I knew it was time to figure out Medicare, and I had questions like when to enroll and how to enroll. So I went straight to the official source, Medicare.gov, to get the facts about Medicare. I found answers to all my questions, and I'm ready to get started. And so can you. Just go to Medicare.gov to get the real facts about Medicare.
Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Searching for a financial partner that truly has your best interest at heart? Join KCT Credit Union, where they're more than just a bank. They're a not-for-profit financial cooperative. KCT members are owners, meaning profits go back to you in the form of lower loan rates, higher savings rates, and fewer fees. Experience personalized service that puts you first. Become a part of KCT, where your financial well-being is their top priority. Visit kctcu.org. Each account insured up to $250,000 by member's choice. This institution is not federally insured.
Step right up, take a seat. It's talk time with Tammy and friends. Feel the vibe, catch the beat. It's talk time with Tammy and friends. Oh, talk time, Tammy's here on WRMN. Oh, talk time with Tammy and friends.
Welcome in, everybody. It is Talk Time with Tammy and Friends here on AM 1410. We appreciate you tuning in today and joining us on it's still a Thirsty Thursday, man. I do not have I don't have something good for that one. We're at Thirsty Thursday. We've got Matthew here with us pushing buttons today.
Hello.
Mrs. Nancy French is logging in from Dallas, Texas. Any second now. She will. Wish we owned that one, right?
Yeah.
It's a good one.
I like that new sound that we use now.
It's a thinking one. It's a thinking song. Is that on a button or is that a?
Oh, hi.
Well, there she is. Good morning.
Out in the fields.
Good morning in the fields.
That's funny. I have been in the fields. Been working in the fields today.
We used to live in the fields. Do you recall? Oh yeah.
Yes,
that's right. You lived near on a farm, right?
No, her and I
the
lived
days.
in a place in Carbon when we went to college. It was married housing, and we both lived. It was brand new.
Yeah, that's
they
what
just
it's
built
called,
it. It was
married housing.
married housing, is what I'm going with.
That's what it's called.
I'm going with that. And we both. It was called the Fields back then. Yeah. But
I like your
was.
necklace,
God,
Nancy.
The fields. Wow. Thank you.
Nancy's got a groovy necklace on today.
To don some jewelry today. So, what am I drinking? I'm drinking my vegetables for the day.
It looks like a bloody.
Mary.
You got yourself some vodka in there, girl.
Some, I wish I did, but
well,
I don't.
Well,
it's too early for me.
Is it? Oh,
yeah, a little bit.
That's because you're an amateur, for crying out loud. All right.
Remember, Tammy, you were worried about getting your vegetables.
Oh yeah, that's one way to do it. Now,
this is V8, so it's got 8 vegetables in it.
Sure,
8 of them. Count
Right. But I know that if I did a tomato juicy kind of thing like that, I would put vodka in mine. So does the I don't care what time of day it is. So does the vodka negate the vitamins and minerals I'd be getting in from that? Or is it still
that it does?
Is it still healthy for me?
It's still healthy for you. Those are kind of two different.
Yes, I know.
Things.
I know. It's a quandrum.
So it's healthier than just having vodka.
Oh, I suppose that's the bright side. Yes, let's look at that.
Let's look it on the bright side there.
Yeah, I won't be having it anytime soon. Just thought I'd ask. All right, you know what I have? Oh, wait. First of all, no, let's do the jokes first. All right, I have jokes for you. Yes, you're right. Oh, boy is right. I know people are waiting with bated breath for these jokes.
This is really good, by the way. I put lemon juice in here too.
Good for you, young lady. It would be better with vodka, but, whatever. Okay, I'm going to tell you 2 jokes. You're going to tell me your favorite joke, and then you're going to tell me who told me that joke. Was it Amazon? Which robot told me that joke? Was it Alexa or was it Google? Let me clear the pipes. Okay, you ready? me. Okay, ready?
Yes.
How do robots eat guacamole? With computer chips.
I like that.
All right, come on. All right, now you think about that one. Figure out how you like that one. We're moving on to the next one. Why does Snoop Dogg carry an umbrella? Faux drizzle.
I like that one.
Nancy froze. She got so excited she froze on us on that one. She'll come back in a second, I believe. There she is.
I don't know.
So which one do you admire the most out of those jokes?
Admire is a hard word.
I know. That's why I said it.
I don't know, Matt. What are you thinking?
Well, it's not that hard to compute, but I would say the computer one. The computer one.
He likes the computer one.
Yeah.
What do you want?
I'm gonna go with computer.
All right. Who told me that computer joke, boys and girls?
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't get the wah yet, just in case.
Yeah, you
Google.
Wait, I thought you put that on a button. Wah.
I was not able to do that.
Not yet. Okay. Who was that, Nance? Google? What do you say?
I am going to say I'm going to say that is Alexa.
Wah.
There we go.
Nancy's right though. It's Google.
Good job.
All right.
Wow, I got one right.
You did. We'll count that for the game.
Wonders never cease.
Yes. Let's try it again. All right. So Google wins again. Oh wait, this is my show agenda. I can't get rid of that. I need that.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right. Yes. Okay. So first of all, a big happy birthday is in order to Sister Jean. Do you know who Sister Jean is? You probably do not know who Sister Jean is, but
No,
I'm
I
going to
don't.
guess a lot of our listeners know who Sister Jean is. Sister Jean is, hold on, let me get the official.
Oh, I think I know.
You do?
Is she 97 or 100 and something?
106, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Today's her birthday. Happy birthday, Sister Jean. She's
Oh, that's
Loyola's chancellor, I believe is what she's called.
Oh wow.
I know. She loves their basketball games. Now, she's no longer on campus because she's 106, and she was on campus last year, though, at 105. But she is still pulling for the team, and I think she's got a direct, she's got a direct line after 105. I think you get a direct line to.
Oh my goodness, she has her own bobblehead.
Yeah,
She does?
Sister Jean bobblehead.
That's
Isn't that
cute.
funny?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, she's in her wheelchair and her bobblehead.
That is awesome.
Here is the letter from Mark Reed, who is the president of Loyola. He said, happy 106th birthday to Sister Jean. Today we celebrate not only the remarkable milestone, but also the wisdom, hope, and joy Sister Jean shares so generously with us. Her ministry of presence has touched thousands of lives, students, faculty, staff, alumni, across more than 6 decades at Loyola and Mundelein College. We are deeply grateful. While Sister Jean is no longer able to physically be present on campus, she remains a beloved friend, trusted advisor, and loyal rambler. That's the Loyola's mascot, yeah. Cheering for our teams and praying for us all daily. We invite you to send Sister Jean a birthday message here and read her message below. Thank you, Sister Jean, for many blessings you bring to the Loyola community. Sincerely, Mark Reed, President. And then Sister Jean's got a big old long message, but basically she's like, God bless you and go Ramblers. There you go.
So she is actually a sister.
Oh, yeah, she's a nun. Yeah.
Okay, no.
Yeah. That's what they have
Alright.
at those places.
Yeah.
Let's see. So happy birthday, Sister Jean. May you get 107 in there next. You know what I'm saying? Now, the other thing I wanted to tell you about. Oh no, that's the one we'll talk about in a second. So you know what's back? Okay, there's two things that are coming back. Two.
Yo-yos.
No, did they? I don't know about that. Is that true? Are yo-yos
I
coming?
don't know. I'm just making that up.
Okay, all right. Well, I'd go with it. I would. If
would you?
Oh yeah, sure, absolutely.
All right.
Wait,
Okay.
fix my mic.
I have to stand up there. That's getting tough these days.
Yeah, no, I can't reach the dials. I got to stand on a phone book or something. Let's see. Two things that are coming back. Number one, hold on to your hat. The Speedo. The Speedo.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yes, it made a resurgence this summer. I don't even want to go into that, but I'm just saying they're saying the Speedo is back. And cassette tapes.
What?
Cassette tapes. That's what I said.
Okay, wow.
You know who's doing it?
Why is that? Who?
Gen X. Gen X wants to
Why is that?
Because they never got to play with them to begin with. I don't think.
Did they not? Did they not?
Did
though?
you?
Let's see. How old is a Gen X again?
How old is a Gen X? I forgot. They're the. What are you? You're a Gen X? No. What are you?
So I'm like in between millennial and Gen Z.
Gen Z. That's the one who's doing it. Sorry, not Gen X. Gen Z.
Oh.
Did you ever have a cassette player when you were a kid?
You're talking about like
two, like it's a little box like this with two holes.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
And the tape underneath. You know, you did. But for audio, only audio.
Only audio. Yeah.
Yeah, that's coming back, and I think you guys are the guys pushing that.
I had a Walkman.
You had a Walkman?
I had a Walkman.
Was that like leftover dad's Walkman?
It was
or
my
something?
mom's.
Okay.
And I loved it.
Yeah.
The
Well,
simple things in life.
do you still have it?
Right?
I still. It's somewhere. It's
You
somewhere.
don't get rid of it because now the hardest thing these guys are finding is things to play the cassettes on.
Oh, yeah?
They're getting the cassettes.
Sure.
Taylor Swift's new album that just was announced 2 days ago
Yeah.
or whatever, she's got a cassette now. She's selling a cassette.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I got a couple too.
She is one smart chickadee.
Yeah.
I got a couple
Chickadoodle.
cassette players that were my grandpa's
Yeah.
because he used to record stuff.
Yeah. So that's what you're going to, because they're having a hard time finding those now.
I've got like 3 of them at home.
I bet they're going to start making them, Tim.
Hang on to it, man. So
I bet they're going to start making them again.
let's see. A rebound by people who weren't even born when cassettes were on the norm. They said it's coming. And here is NBC's Joe Fryer. He's going to give you a little background on what's happening with those cassettes.
All right.
Brand new album.
Taylor Swift might have been holding vinyl when she unveiled her 12th album, but she's also selling a sparkly orange cassette, a sign that even this archaic format can have its own new era.
My mother was about to throw this away. Cassette tapes.
The data company Luminate found in 2023 more than 436,000 cassettes were sold in the U.S., way up from 80,000 in 2015. People who weren't even born when cassettes were the norm are feeding the rebound, with 9% of Gen Z music listeners purchasing a cassette in the past year.
I think cassettes are the most human music format, and part of the reason is you don't skip around from song to song, you don't fast forward or rewind, and you're just kind of surrendering to the music as the artist designed it to flow from song to song.
Rough Trade Record Store in New York actually has a cassette section.
Cassette's my favorite analog medium personally. Why is that? Well, they're light, they're portable, they're relatively inexpensive, and if you still want that analog sound, you got it.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Coming your way, man.
All
So
right.
don't chuck the cassettes yet. I'm sure we
You have any
Oh, I'm
cassettes,
sure
Tammy?
we do, girl. We don't throw stuff out as quickly as you do.
Yeah,
You know that.
well, that is true. That's a true statement.
It's probably in one of those cupboards you haven't cleaned out yet at my house.
I gotta get to that.
You
I
better
gotta
get
to
busy.
that.
Yeah, Nancy likes to come and
Yeah.
clean up my cupboards every, 5-10 years or something like
5-10
that.
years, yeah.
Come on in, man. They're waiting for you.
Yeah.
So I know.
Dang it. I wonder if we have any. I know we used to, and it seems like I might have, well, you know me, I might have
You
tossed
pitched
them
it.
because you can't play. We don't have anything to play them
I
on.
agree. No, there's.
But maybe I'm going to look it up and see if we still have them.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's fun.
I have one that's it's a recording from 1983 of my great aunt telling family history.
Oh, I that.
So I'm like, I like treasure that. I put it like in a special box.
Yeah, definitely. And you might see, because those tapes decompose over time. So you might want to put it digitally, like record it digitally so you can keep that forever and ever. Because it will decompose. Like all of you, like the videos that we did of our kids with the big, remember those big video cameras?
Yeah.
And those decompose. So I put them all on, well, I didn't. My daughter-in-law did it for me, but put them all on digital.
Really?
So, that was my Christmas gift. She got all our family, everything on digital.
Wow.
So, yeah, I know.
I need to do that, but that's a daunting task.
No, it's a company. It's daunting for me. She sent it to me for Christmas. I just you take all your videotapes, all your audio tapes, anything that you want to say.
Like 30 or 40 of them.
I sent in 50. And you put them in a box, and you send them to them, and they download them and digitize them and send them back. And
so you get everything that's on them, whether it's you recorded Gunsmoke or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah,
They just send it to you, unless you edit it first. But I just turned them all in.
Yeah, but that's really painful.
Right.
To
They did
edit
that for, here, I'll actually show it. Home video. This is my grandma in the 50s.
Oh, my goodness.
Pull it up on Facebook. They digitized this. When my great-grandpa took videos, and it's all in silent.
Look at that dress.
Oh, right.
But the company will do it, and it's like they get it done so quickly, and it's kind of expensive.
Did you send away for it?
I sent it. Yeah, these old home
Oh, I like the
reels, and
house too. Where's the house at? Where's that at?
I was on the property in Dundee.
Dundee, okay.
Yeah, the old car and the dog and
that.
everything.
Look
And
at that dress.
Yeah,
We're gonna
that's
talk fashion later.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
That's
You
great.
know,
They're coming
those
back.
dresses,
That dress.
Those dresses need to come back. They're so beautiful.
Yeah, they are.
They're just so beautiful.
Yeah.
With that little waist and then the A-frame, but with the
Well,
but
you
the
got
fold.
to have the little waist to put the little dress on
Well,
the
I
little waist. Don't
know,
forget about that. Don't forget
Yeah,
about that.
Don't
Okay.
forget about it.
Now I got one more. What time is it? Yeah, I got tons of time. Okay, I got another study that. I'm just saying.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. The more we use our phones, the more we're exposed to blue light, and scientists continue to debate what that means for our health. Some studies suggest blue light disrupts sleep cycles, while others argue that the impact depends on how and when screens are used. According to Harvard researchers, light of any kind can suppress melatonin, the hormone that helps regulate sleep. Blue light, in particular, has been found to suppress melatonin more strongly at night, which may make it harder to fall asleep. That's why many sleep specialists advise turning off devices at least an hour before bedtime. I don't know. What are you supposed to do for
You
that?
do not follow that advice, Tammy.
Not at all. I think this is hula water, quite frankly.
Well, I do too, actually, because
well, that's kind of what they're saying in the study. They're like, okay, so maybe the blue light disrupts the melatonin, but it depends on what you're looking at, how often you're looking at it, and how close to bedtime you're looking at it. Like it all depends on what it is. They say the sleep medicine physician with this is Dr. Monica Mathieu. With Kaiser Permanente says even short periods of screen use close to bedtime can have consequences. At least an hour or two before bedtime, you should really not have any screens available, she said. Well, who the heck can do that? I don't know. NBC, she told NBC Palm Springs, melatonin being released at night cues the body to get ready for bed. And without that release, our bodies have a hard time falling asleep. You don't have a hard time falling asleep, do you, Nance?
Correctamundo.
Yeah, you
So-
fall asleep. You don't stay asleep.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, and how many people, I'm just going to raise my hand here,
Yes.
including you, fall asleep while TV's on?
100%.
So what does that mean? That
that's a total
you're literally
blue screen.
falling asleep in front of it. And then my problem is I'll get tired in front of the screen. Then I'll get up and go to bed. I'm really tired. I get up, put my jammies on, and then I'm not as tired.
Okay. I got a couple of moves for you that'll help with that. Put your jammies on before you go out there and watch TV. Because
I know. True.
That's the get ready for bed first, and then go watch.
That's true.
Go watch your
That's
TV,
true.
and then all you have to do is like ramble in there when you're tired.
Yeah, I have to get up and walk in. That's
yeah.
kinda
Well, or you could
hard,
sleep on the couch all night. How's that work out for you?
No, that
Not
wouldn't
really.
work
No,
out for me.
no. I know, because I mean,
But
you fall
so it
asleep
doesn't make
there.
any sense. Yeah.
You fall asleep there, but you don't stay asleep there.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
I sleep. If it's boring, I mean,
Yeah.
if it,
Well, even if
yeah.
it's not boring, I
Even
fall
if it's
asleep.
not
I
sometimes.
fall asleep.
Yeah.
My family loves to give me crap about it too. Every
Oh, I know.
single time we watch something, I'm out. Like your mom's gonna have to watch it 3 times before she can get
That's
through
because,
it. Yeah.
right, that's because you've trained yourself because you have it in your bedroom and you used to
Well,
always turn it on before you go into bed.
absolutely. It's
So
my it's my
it's
night night.
Pavlov's
Yeah.
dog, Tammy.
Huh?
It's Minxie's dog, Pavlov's dog.
Yeah, yeah. I turn the TV on. I go to sleep.
Turn
I don't
TV
know.
on, boom.
I don't know. So the study is saying that, hey, maybe it's not as bad as they're saying, that the melatonin thing is happening, but it depends on what you're doing that will, stop you from sleeping. It has never stopped me from sleeping. I fall asleep and
Well,
I stay asleep.
Well, and I think they're exactly right with that second, comment because it depends on if you're on your phone and you're texting
Yes.
and you're doing things.
So you're
then
interactive.
Your mind is
Yeah.
alert.
Yeah, you're
So it's
interactive.
interactive.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't look at the phone. I definitely don't look at my phone. I don't look
No,
at my
I don't
phone.
either.
Now, let me ask you this. Where do you keep your phone at night?
Oh, I keep it in the kitchen,
How about you, Matt? Where's your phone?
not on my bed.
I'm
No,
sorry?
Where's
definitely
your phone at night?
My phone is right on my coffee table.
In your room?
In my room.
Yeah, so it's in your room. So 80% of Americans keep their cell phone in their bedroom. 80%.
I don't want to.
I know. Bill, my husband never does, which is great, but I always
If I'm
do.
expecting some kind of call, like if something's going on, then that's the only time I'll have my phone in there.
Hey, Hippie J says indica helps me go to sleep. You go, Hippie J. You go. Indica is a form of pot.
Oh, right.
yeah.
I knew that word.
Yeah, you go, Hippie J. And hello, Brendan. He said, hey, Nancy, I'm Brendan. And hey, Tammy, I'm Brendan. Hey, everyone, I'm Brendan. Hey, Brendan, thanks for listening. We appreciate you.
Yeah, we do.
All right, now let's see. We had, I'm going to have to wait on those because I don't have enough time. We only have, 3 minutes left for that? We'll talk about vacations tomorrow. I have 5 vacation spots that is prime for seniors. So, yeah, and that would be, I hate to break this to you, but yeah, we're seniors apparently.
We're seniors. I've known that for about 5 years now.
Have
Maybe
you?
10.
I
Maybe
don't
10.
know. Well, 55.
Hey, when are you a senior? When are you a
55.
Is it double nickels?
I believe that it is, isn't it? That's when you get your discounts in the
Depends
store.
on the,
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
Matt's going to look up when you're a senior.
Yeah, Matt.
I think
When
it depends
are
on
you
the
officially a senior?
most common is 65.
65 is a senior.
65.
What's 55? Middle-aged?
Social Security benefits. Wait, let me see. Okay, hold on a second. I am all discombobulated. So, some senior living communities and organizations use 55 as the age.
Yeah.
Some use 60, 62, 65.
Almost all of those senior living is 55 and over. They call, the 55 and over communities that are out there.
Some
everywhere.
states is 50.
Really?
That seems too young.
See, I think
50's
50.
too
I think
young.
55's too young. Quite
Yeah.
frankly, I
Well,
don't.
so do I.
That's
and
when the
55.
discounts kick in.
And even 65's young. I mean, for
Okay, well.
no,
I think
for-
it is too, but
no. I mean, for the communities to be moving into these communities, maybe not. But
Oh,
Look,
well,
I
but
gotta say-
here they have active commute. Like
well, they call
are
them active.
super.
Yeah.
Well, no, we have ones that are
I
they're
know.
55 and up, and they are.
I think all of ours
have
are like that
sports
too.
and they have
yeah, they
major
have,
stuff.
You've got their golf carts running around.
Oh
and
yeah, it's
all
not,
that stuff.
Yeah, like Robeson Ranch. You guys probably have those over
No,
there, don't you?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Well, Robeson Ranch is a national 55 and over communities,
Mhm.
and there are homes, single dwellings.
Who's the
or
developer? Is that Robeson?
Robeson Ranch.
I
yeah,
never
is
heard of it. It must be
Yeah.
south or something. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar.
Well,
with
see, they have them in Arizona, so they.
it. Well,
must, I
that's
guess.
they'd have to be Florida and Arizona if they're retirement communities, probably.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then- yeah. Which,
retirement. I guess. I guess retirement. Yeah, community. Yeah.
well, or
But anyway, they're very
yeah.
active. My gosh, they're more active now. Yeah.
right, which sounds really fun, and you can do all this stuff and blah blah blah. But it's, it's still 55 and over. That's what it is. It's a 55
Yep.
and over community. So I'm not going to get my husband in one of those. I know this for a fact.
Well, I wouldn't. I was thinking about that today. Just today, I was thinking if I weren't married, or if my husband something happened to him or whatever.
Yeah.
It was just me.
Yeah.
I would definitely move to something like that.
Would you move in with
If
Bean?
it were just me?
Would you move in with Bean?
No, that she's not in that kind of.
Oh no, that's not one of
community.
those.
No,
That's not an active
no,
one.
that's not an active one.
Yeah, I gotcha. No,
No,
because
I mean
you
the
know
ones
why?
where,
Yeah, they're
'cause
good.
you can meet people.
You
and
can
stuff.
make friends, and you can
Yeah.
make. Yeah, I know. That's
Yeah.
my mom resisted
Yeah.
it forever, and then when her husband died, he was the one who really resisted it.
Yeah.
Well, when he passed, we went right to one that was fabulous. She loved it. It was great. I mean, it worked out great. All right, happy music means I've got a skedaddle. We're going to take that first break of the show, and we'll be back after this. Don't go away.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Wendy's. Aurora experienced significant tree damage after storms rolled through the Chicagoland area Saturday night, with Westside residents seeing the most impact, according to officials Monday. More than 19,000 ComEd customers were without power, and many trees were damaged in wards 4, 5, and 6. More than 300 requests for service were filed through My Aurora 311. For the next 2 weeks, residents can place fallen branches and tree limbs on the curb right away. Branches and limbs measuring between half an inch to 4 inches in diameter and 2 to 4 feet in length must be bundled. Each bundle has to weigh less than 50 pounds and can be placed on the curb without a waste sticker. For brush less than half inch in diameter to be picked up, and must be placed in a paper yard waste bag with a sticker attached. 2 drivers were arrested traveling over 100 miles per hour within an hour of each other Saturday night on Route 59 in Naperville. Around 10:30 p.m., an officer caught an 18-year-old man driving 132 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone on the southbound highway near English Rose Avenue. Roughly 45 minutes later, a 21-year-old man was caught driving 110 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone northbound near Beebe Drive. Both were charged with driving 35 miles per hour or more above the speed limit, and one was charged with street racing, with police following up on a second vehicle involved in that incident. The other arrested driver was charged with reckless driving. Frozen shrimp sold at Walmart has been recalled due to possible radiation contamination, according to the FDA. The administration said in a news release that it was alerted of the detection of cesium-137 in shipping containers at 4 U.S. ports by officials with Customs and Border Protection. After testing, the FDA confirmed a sample of breaded shrimp tested positive for cesium. More information is available through the CDC's Agency for Toxic Substances and Disease Registry resources. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Progressive's Auto Quote Explorer lets you easily compare direct rates from different insurance companies, so you can be confident you're getting the right one, even if it's not with Progressive. Way more confident than you were when you bought that TV in a parking lot. It just happened to not come in a box or include a remote. And when you finally managed to turn it on, all it displayed was the menu of Grumpy's Tacos. So use Progressive's Auto Quote Explorer and be confident you're getting insurance that's right for you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Now there's a new way to take charge of your blood sugar. Introducing New Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula from the makers of the nation's best-selling garlic supplement. New Garlic helps maintain healthy blood sugar levels with clinically supported levels of garlic, plus a custom blend of vitamins and minerals. And it's odor-free. Take charge of your blood sugar with New Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
For nearly 50 years, the DuPage Senior Citizens Council and Kane Senior Council have been dedicated to serving seniors in DuPage and Kane counties. Established in 1975, the DuPage Senior Citizens Council is a volunteer-driven 501c3 non-for-profit organization committed to helping older adults live with dignity. From providing nutritious meals to offering support services, the Kane Senior Council is there every step of the way. With programs designed to enhance independence and quality of life, they're proud to make a difference in the lives of their senior neighbors. To learn more or to volunteer, visit them at 418B Airport Road in Elgin or head to their website at caneseniorcouncil.org. give them a call at 630-338-0999. That's 630-338-0999. That's the Kane Senior Council, caring for seniors because they deserve to live with dignity and respect. Visit caneseniorcouncil.org or call 630-338-0999 today.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. This afternoon, mostly sunny with a high near 78. Tonight, patchy fog after 4 a.m., mostly clear with a low around 60. Tomorrow, patchy fog before 9 a.m., mostly sunny with a high near 82. Looking ahead to Saturday, mostly sunny with a high near 80. Currently, it is 75 with clear skies. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Welcome back, everybody. It is Talk Time with Tammy and Friends as we continue through our Thirsty Thursday. Are you thirsty? I don't know.
Not anymore.
Until somebody's got a better word for me. Thursday. I don't really. I mean, Thursday.
Thoughtful Thursday.
Thoughtful?
No, is that kind of boring?
Thursday.
Well, we could be thoughtful.
We could.
We're always
We wanted
thoughtful,
to.
aren't we? Aren't we always thoughtful? I mean, just
Yeah,
sure. I'd say most of the days.
Mostly on Thursday, though.
Well, yeah, because on Friday
Only
I'm
on Thursday.
definitely not thoughtful on Friday, but only
No.
on Thursday. No, we got
Only Thursday.
I don't know. It's thirsty. Look at I'm thirsty. I'm drinking. Look.
Okay.
Yum. I drank. Yeah. Okay. So I went back to this, Nance. Got this.
What is it? Well, is it soda?
It's soda. It's dripping.
Oh, come on, man.
I know. It was my.
You know how
best-
much junk
look
is
what I
in
got.
there?
I got
Oh, look what
coffee.
he's got. He's got
Oh,
some.
you got an iced coffee.
He's got iced coffee.
Yeah, it's cream and sugar though, so there's
Yeah,
some.
so he has equal amount of crap in his that I have in mine, probably.
I'm not sure that's true, though.
Oh, you think
Tammy.
his is better for you than mine? Probably.
Yeah, I
don't know.
do.
Yeah,
I do,
probably.
actually.
Yeah, that's the worst. I understand that
That
is
is
the
the worst.
absolute worst thing you
Yeah.
could absolutely do is drink
Yeah.
soda. But
Is it diet or regular?
no, I don't like diet.
No, diet's awful.
I don't like diet.
Diet's worse for you, I think, because it has
I
that
gotta
weird,
tell you though, the only
that weird aspartame, weird.
No, I don't like
bad
that. It
stuff.
gives me a headache, like Diet Coke and all that other stuff. Can't do it.
Mhm.
But you know what I can do is that Gatorade Zero. It's got like 5 or 6 calories. It's got a handful of calories. I don't know. I should look and see because I live on that stuff. I probably have a couple of those
Oh.
a day. Gatorade.
Do you?
Oh yeah, Gatorade.
Because I think Gatorade has a lot of chemicals in it.
Probably.
I think it does.
Does it have more
I
chemicals
can
than my
look it up.
soda?
That's a debate. That I'm not sure I know the answer to that question.
Because that's my pickleball drink is that Gatorade, that Gatorade Zero. I take a couple of those every single time I go out.
Would you like me to go through all of the different ingredients?
No, are they bad? Can you pronounce all the
Can
different
you-
ingredients? Yeah.
Well, there are some, of course. There's water, electrolytes, artificial sweeteners,
Yeah.
sucralose, and
That's what I wanna know.
yeah, that's not
acesulfame,
good.
Sucralose,
potassium.
Oh, asbestos. Tammy has an asbestos.
Oh,
in there.
liquid
asbestos.
asbestos? Yum.
Yeah.
I did
isn't
not
that
say
cool?
asbestos.
But
Citric-
aspartame is the sweetener in that?
Asfalfame?
I never heard.
Asfalfame.
Spell it.
ACESULFAME.
Is that a sweetener?
Zero Gatorade
It says
has.
sweetness.
I got something for you.
What?
Zero. Okay. Gatorade Zero.
Yeah.
Has 8 additives, 4 high risk. Let's see what high risk they are.
Oh, it's only 4. And you're
Yeah,
is
you
that,
got.
are you
It's the
getting,
blue. It's that bad dye they put
Oh,
in
I
there.
don't
That
have.
is
Well, I
really
don't
bad.
drink. What if I don't drink the blue one? What if? Which I do love blue.
Is it clear? Yeah.
No, so
well,
none of them are clear, but the white
so they
one
have-
is cherry. It's like white.
Yeah.
I like
so
that one
that
the best.
sucralose is a high risk sweetener. That's
Sucralose,
high risk.
that's what it is.
Sucralose.
Sucralose, okay.
And another one is another sweetener. It has 2 sweeteners in it. One's called something fame
No
K.
wonder why I like it.
Acetylene K, and then monopotassium phosphate. Girl, you shouldn't be drinking those every day.
Yum, yum.
Don't do it, man. Don't
My
do it.
My
Don't
bottle
do
of
it.
chemicals. It's got electrolytes that help.
You know what though? Yeah, electrolytes.
Yeah.
Okay. The thing is, it tells you what you can have instead of this hideous thing.
Oh, what is
and
that?
there are things called a Miami Punch.
What?
Yeah, Miami Punch.
Where do I get Miami Punch?
Brazilla.
Oh, I gotta go to Brazil?
blueberry, you know that BAI stuff?
Yes.
BAI?
Yes.
You've seen it?
Yes.
Okay, those are way better. Those are a lot better.
My nephew.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff.
My nephew works for that company, the BAI.
Oh,
company.
really?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
he's a
that has-
VP at that company.
Oh, that's funny. And then Roar, ROAR, that's another really good brand.
You'll
There's
have-
a bunch of them. There's a bunch of them, Tammy. You can find something.
Well, right now I got
You can find something.
2 cases of this. to
Oh, well, heaven forbid
I
you
can't.
waste
Yeah,
those
no,
cases
I don't want to do that.
of sucralose.
Plus, I would be missing out on the microplastics in the plastic bottles, so I don't want to miss that
yeah,
as
that's
well. Yeah,
true.
I
We
need.
didn't- they didn't mention that.
No,
here.
no, that's a
They
bonus.
forgot.
That's a
Oh,
side.
that's
yeah.
a bonus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it sure is. All right, so guess what? It's News Nation time. Matthew
okay.
has been digging through. He's not going to pull up anything about my bad drinking habits, though, are you?
Hey, where's the? I need to see the picture of him digging in the bin, though.
Oh, it's in his
yeah,
office.
it's in my
It's in his office. He looks at it daily.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, do you hate those robocalls that interrupt your quiet evenings? Well, News Nation's Ron Brown says you have a lot of company.
Last year, Americans received roughly 53 billion robocalls, according to People Finders, a data-as-a-service provider. Delaware leads the nation in robocall complaints per capita with 885. 51 of the U.S.'s 56 attorneys general have joined a multi-state effort to put a stop to illegal robocalls.
Other states have been a significant rise, have seen a significant rise in message spam and robocalls since 2023, including West Virginia, Florida, Arizona, Oklahoma, and Illinois.
Well, so I believe that a lot of those robocalls came back during the election. Did you not get I got a call
Yeah.
like every other day from somebody looking for money, somebody,
Oh, yeah.
you know, that election
I still
stuff.
get texts. I get texts every single day.
Now I get
for
texts, but let me
people
tell
that
you,
want money.
in fact, I'm going to send this to you guys. Right now, they're trying to keep AM radio, and so you
yeah.
can. I'm a member of the Broadcasters Association, whatever it is, and they keep sending out these texts that I just sent some stuff to our senators, to our congressmen that we need to keep AM radio, and we need to put AM radio in cars. That's what we have to advocate for. So I'll send it to everybody at the station that you guys
be
can all
great.
send it in
Thank you.
and send your. It's a link just to send directly to the people who represent us, and you can
Okay.
tell them we want AM
So-
radio.
We'll do that.
So AM radio.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't the difference between AM and FM? Back years and years ago,
Mm-hmm.
that FM was stereo and AM was not stereo.
That's I think one of the components. We don't have sonar around to go into that for you.
We got
Come on,
we got
sonar.
We got who?
We got Google.
We got
Yeah,
Google.
what's the difference
It's almost as
between-
good as sonar.
According to flypaper.com, AM and FM radio differ. AM amplitude modulation varies in strength, amplitude of the carrier wave, while FM frequency modulation varies the frequency of the carrier wave. So the strength versus the frequency.
Take that, Nancy.
I have no idea what that means. I mean, I have a little bit of an idea, but I don't know how that. I don't know what that does for the listener.
So here's the bottom line: when they're manufacturing cars now, the new cars like a Tesla doesn't have an AM radio.
Yeah, I'm
a lot
sure
of the
they
new
don't.
ones don't have, and especially electric because there's the magnetic field that an AM needs to broadcast with gets messed up with the batteries of an electric car. So, yeah, so they have to put in an extra plate to stop it from hitting the they have to put something extra in there.
Wow.
And they
that's
don't want to
interesting.
go to the expense of doing it. So these car manufacturers are saying, nobody listens to AM anyway, we're not doing it. But there is a push to get AM in every car and keep the AM signals going. So that's where you can help out if you want to keep that going. We'll put it up on our website. I'll send you the link, and maybe we can put it on the website. If you would like to help us in that push to keep AM alive, we'll put it up on the website, and everybody can do that. Hey, we got a call. Go ahead, Nancy.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I was going
Nancy.
to ask real quick. Can you guys, if they stopped broadcasting AM, can you guys switch over to FM?
We did have FM.
We had an
at
FM
one
component.
point.
The signal was really weak.
It was
Like,
96.7.
Yeah, it didn't go very far, and we weren't. We weren't.
Really?
We weren't getting much out of it. We reach over 1 million households with this AM signal right now. We have the potential to reach over 1 million households. I don't know if we know how many we're in, but the potential's out there for that signal is much stronger during the daytime hours in the AM. Yeah. So let's take to the phone lines. Welcome to the program, caller. Hey, caller.
Hello.
Hello.
I hear you guys were talking about some AM radio.
Oh, well, there's our little sonar. I knew you'd come in.
Sonar.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Where are you? Are you in a tunnel?
Are you like, where are you? Yeah.
Are you in space, outer space?
I'm driving to the school right now.
Oh, you sound like you're blasting off in a rocket.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Just sitting here listening to the AM radio. I'm going to put you on speakerphone.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's AM radio travels a lot further for things. It covers a lot more people. The other side of it is there was intention to make AM radio stereo, but they couldn't find a standard receiver to do it. I think that was part of the Reagan administration. They couldn't figure out a universal AM stereo receiver patent. And then, when you look at an AM tower, the antenna is the entire tower. For FM, it's the little tiny stick. It's about 6 feet tall, depending on your frequency. And that's on top of the tower. So that's how you can tell FM versus AM.
Oh.
And then, like you guys were talking about, for the FM signal.
Yeah.
So a couple of years back, they passed the AM Revitalization Act. And so they started sprinkling out these FM antennas for AM stations to kind of cover in the nighttime pattern.
Yeah.
Is really what it's there for. So for us, what we're trying to do is get a better signal to where we can actually be a full-fledged, full-power FM signal instead of the low power that the FCC was out. That's why the FM's not up for us right now.
Okay.
We're in the process of trying to get a full-on, full-power FM on that side of the world. So stay tuned. We may get that. Obviously, with the government and the FCC, even more so, you measure paperwork in months.
Yeah.
So, so it's all about getting that together.
Yep, I get it.
AM can't go anywhere. Like, what are you going to use the frequency for? Like Nancy knows, the spectrum doesn't go anywhere. So what are you going to use? What are you going to use this part of the spectrum for? I have no idea what they might use it for, but it's too far down on the RF frequencies to really be used for anything else but communication like this.
Yeah. Okay. So. I think that if you want to see AM stick around, I think we need to kind of let our representatives know to vote for it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You can call you can also call the congressional switchboard and tell them where you live, and they will actually connect you with your representation. Because you know how everything's so gerrymandered. Nobody knows who.
That's right. Jerry is mandering all over Texas.
Yeah, he is.
Exactly.
All over
So-
Texas.
So call the Capitol switchboard, and what they'll do is they'll patch you in, and you'll either go to a voicemail or you'll get patched right into the office, and somebody has to listen to it. So it's
Somebody
by
has
law
to
when
listen
you
to
when
it.
you put it in there, they have to listen to it. They have to take down the message. They
That's
have
funny.
to put it down. This is part of our First Amendment to be able to do these things, petition the government.
Yep.
And part of that is calling the Capitol switchboard. I wish I knew the number off the top of my head. I think it ends in 3232.
Well, we'll put it on the
3121. I got it here.
He's got Matt's got it.
Okay, sorry.
Matt's got the number. What is it, Matt?
That is 202-224-3121.
There it is. If you want to get a hold of him. And then we'll put some information on our website, too, for you if you want to check into that later on. Well, thanks for clarifying, Sonar.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Great topic. And I'll see you all at 4.
Sounds good. Be
Bye,
safe out there,
Thanks,
sir.
buddy.
Bye. Yeah. Woohoo.
So
that
was
was hard to hear. What's
I
that?
know. To recap, so did I understand this right? Did he say you're trying to go FM?
Well,
What
we're
did he
we're
say?
working on getting that FM component. That's-
FM component. So you would be AM and FM? Is that what he
Well,
was
that's what we
saying?
were, and our FM was a
Oh.
weak signal. It was. I don't think it was a full.
okay.
I don't think it was a full signal. I think is what he was saying. And so they're they're trying to get the full signal strength up for an FM component on this as well.
Oh, component. All
Yeah,
right, because I was like, wait a minute, aren't you trying to keep AM going?
I wanted
okay,
to.
I didn't know that
whether,
AM.
Hey, listen, whether we go FM or not, this whole station goes FM or not, I still think we need AM out there. I still think you need an AM communication component to, you know.
Yeah, I didn't know that it could reach, more people, that it's a stronger signal. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, and like he was saying, the only function is communication of that AM tower. There's no other reason to use it, So let's use it, shall we? I don't know.
Right.
Anyway, all right. So obviously no break today because we've been yipping yapping. We're going to talk music real quick. Let's see. It's birthdays today. 1904. Okay, so it is August. It's not August 14th. I didn't change the date. It's August 21, right? Today?
It is the 21st.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I just want to
All
make sure.
day.
Well, I just want to make sure I did the right day,
All day.
So 1904 on August 21st. Guess whose birthday that is? 1904 in the world of music. You'll never guess in a million years.
Okay.
Count
Never mind.
Basie.
Count Basie. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Count Basie. Yes,
Wow.
I know. Let's see. What other musical things do we have to chit chat about? I got a list here. Hold on. I got to move my microphone. I got to move this.
It's a big microphone.
I know. It's a little bit of a mess over here. Here we go. Let's talk music. Let's see. Who do I have? We're going to go. Who do I want first? I want to go out on the gambler, I guess. So that's our let's see. Oh, come on. Now it's not working. Come on. Oh, I lost it.
The Gambler's a good song.
Yeah, we're going to go out on the Gambler. That's Kenny Rogers because it's his birthday
Kenny
today
Rogers.
as well. Happy birthday, Kenny Rogers. 1938 he was born.
Wow.
Now, let's see. I know.
He's alive, right?
No, I believe he's
No, he
gone.
did die, didn't
Yeah, and oh my, did they mess up his face. He had some plastic surgery done.
he? I think I remember that.
Yeah, see if you can find some Kenny Rogers before and after photos, because I think his surgeon should be shot. I don't know.
Along with Meg Ryan's.
Yeah, well, Meg's had her.
Meg should have left her skinny little
Yeah,
lips alone. They were just
yeah,
adorable.
Just
leave the lips
listen,
alone.
we age. Stuff happens. Deal with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
get
I found
over
it.
You got it? Oh, see, there's Kenny.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's the before and the after. And
Well,
the
he
after.
didn't look too bad there, though.
No, the
Let's see.
before.
But he doesn't look like him, though.
No, his eyes. It's the eyes. And my girlfriend, friend of mine, is the director of the Grammy Museum
He
in
looks
L.A.
puffy or something.
Oh, here's a different one. Let me get this one.
She has pictures of her with this guy, and I'm like, who is that? I didn't even recognize him. Like, it didn't look anything like Kenny Rogers. Yeah,
They gave him double eyelids.
They did?
That's what it is. They removed the crease above his eyes, which
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah, everybody has. Yeah.
Well, some people have it lower.
Well, I got that too. Saggy skin. We call that. Yeah.
So they removed it. His eyes look rounder now.
I got a lot of it happening here, and I want it to go away. That's what I want. Yeah. Let's see. All right. So, yeah,
your
poor
eyelid
Kenny.
makes me
Happy
sick.
birthday, Kenny. Yeah, they'll remove a little bit of his eyelids, but I think they took too much. It looks like he can't shut his eyes, like he's surprised.
Okay.
He looks surprised all the time.
Surprised.
Anyway,
Yeah.
let's see what else happened on this day in music out there. Who else did I had the Doors in 1967. What happened in 1967? Well, the Doors started recording their second album at Sunset Studios in Hollywood, California. When released in September, Strange Days reached number 3 on the U.S. Billboard and gave the band 2 top 30 hit singles. People
it
Are
was a good
Strange
one.
and Love Me 2 Times were the two
Oh,
that
so good.
Yep, hit
So
the top.
good.
We're going to play, we got time, Matt? We're going to play a little People Are Strange for you
Oh yeah.
with
so
the
good.
Doors.
And are we going out on that?
Nope.
No, it's only 2 minutes.
We'll be back.
Oh, okay.
People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. All right, yeah. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange.
Woo! When You're Strange. I like that one. That is the Doors. On this date, that's August 21st in 1982, U2 singer Bono married Alison Stewart, his girlfriend from 1975, at an All Saints church in Ireland. U2 bassist Adam Clayton acted as Bono's best man. And then, let's see, Tommy James and the Shondells on August 21st, 1968. Returned to the United Kingdom in the number 1 position for the second time with the single Monet Monet. In a peculiar twist, in 1987, Billy Idol's version of the song replaced another Tommy James hit at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts, I Think We're Alone Now, covered by Tiffany. Yeah, I remember all of those.
I remember that.
Sure. Let's see, August 21st, 1965, the Rolling Stones started a 3-week run at number 1 on the U.S. albums chart with Out of Our Heads, the group's first U.S. number 1 album. And that, we're not going to hear The Gambler, but happy birthday, Kenny Rogers. And We'll hear the gambler later, I guess. I don't know. Or
Some other time.
We won't be gambling at all.
Another day.
Another day. We'll save Kenny for another day. All right. Happy music means we are going to skedaddle. That is the top of the hour break right now. We're going to pause for news, words from our sponsors, and then we're going to be back. Stick around and join us, okay? We'll see you in a few minutes.
On WRMN. Talk time with Tammy and friends. Step right up, take a seat. It's talk time with Tammy and friends. Feel the vibe.
When disaster strikes, flood or fire, every second counts. At Emergency Construction Group, they specialize in immediate response and same-day service for any residential, commercial, or industrial emergency across the Chicagoland area. With over 30 years of experience, they've got the expertise, manpower, and equipment to handle any size loss fast. They follow strict IICRC guidelines to restore your property the right way, the first time. Their team values transparency, constant communication, and strong ethical standards because your peace of mind matters. Licensed, bonded, and insured, they're here for you 24/7, 365 days a year. Call 855-4ECG now. That's 855-432-4669. Or visit their website at emergencyconstructiongroup.com and let Emergency Construction Group put your life back together one step at a time. That's Emergency Construction Group. Your satisfaction is their passion.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 3 o'clock.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Sky Rizzi. 2 drivers were arrested traveling over 100 miles per hour within an hour of each other Saturday night on Route 59 in Naperville. Around 10:30 p.m., an officer caught an 18-year-old man driving 132 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone on the southbound highway near English Rose Avenue. Roughly 45 minutes later, a 21-year-old man was caught driving 110 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone northbound near Beebe Drive. Both were charged with driving 35 miles per hour or more above the speed limit, and one was charged with street racing, with police following up on a second vehicle involved in that incident. The other arrested driver was charged with reckless driving. Frozen shrimp sold at Walmart has been recalled due to possible radiation contamination, according to the FDA. The administration said in a news release that it was alerted of the detection of cesium-137 in shipping containers at 4 U.S. ports by officials with Customs and Border Protection. After testing, the FDA confirmed a sample of breaded shrimp tested positive for cesium. More information is available through the CDC's Agency for Toxic Substances and Disease Registry resources. Aurora experienced significant tree damage after storms rolled through the Chicagoland area Saturday night, with Westside residents seeing the most impact, according to officials Monday. More than 19,000 ComEd customers were without power, and many trees were damaged in wards 4, 5, and 6. More than 300 requests for service were filed through My Aurora 311. For the next 2 weeks, residents can place fallen branches and tree limbs on the curb right away. Branches and limbs measuring between half an inch to 4 inches in diameter and 2 to 4 feet in length must be bundled. Each bundle has to weigh less than 50 pounds and can be placed on the curb without a waste sticker. For brush less than half inch in diameter to be picked up, and must be placed in a paper yard waste bag with a sticker attached. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Moms and dads, do you wish you could know where your kids' shoes are at all times? Now you can with Skechers' newest Apple AirTag compatible sneakers, Find My Skechers. There's a clever hidden AirTag compartment under the shoe's insole. It's sleek, secure, and your child can't feel or see it. Then you can check where your kids' shoes are on the Find My app. Plus, they're available for boys and girls. Get Find My Skechers at Skechers.com, a Skechers store near you, or wherever kids' shoes are sold. Apple AirTags sold separately.
What was that? That is business phone bliss with the Ooma Cloud Phone System. It handles all our voice, video, and messaging needs.
You sound very
calm. I am. Ooma has everything I need to handle the busy holiday season, like virtual receptionist, call routing, and video conferencing. And it starts at just $19.95 per month per user, plus taxes and fees.
Ooma.
Nice. Find your business comm at ooma.com/radio.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Sky Rizzi. Two drivers were arrested traveling over 100 miles per hour within an hour of each other Saturday night on Route 59 in Naperville. Around 10:30 p.m., an officer caught an 18-year-old man driving 132 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone on the southbound highway near English Rose Avenue. Roughly 45 minutes later, a 21-year-old man was caught driving 110 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone northbound near Beebe Drive. Both were charged with driving 35 miles per hour or more above the speed limit, and one was charged with street racing, with police following up on a second vehicle involved in that incident. The other arrested driver was charged with reckless driving. Frozen shrimp sold at Walmart has been recalled due to possible radiation contamination, according to the FDA. The administration said in a news release that it was alerted of the detection of cesium-137 in shipping containers at 4 U.S. ports by officials with Customs and Border Protection. After testing, the FDA confirmed a sample of breaded shrimp tested positive for cesium. More information.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. This afternoon, mostly sunny with a high near 78. Tonight, patchy fog after 4 a.m., mostly clear with a low around 60. Tomorrow, patchy fog before 9 a.m., mostly sunny with a high near 82. Looking ahead to Saturday, mostly sunny with a high near 80. Currently, it is 75 with clear skies. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
The new novel, titled DUI Jury Trial, is the true story of two lawyers who defend a truck driver who is charged with DUI. If he's convicted, this truck driver faces a lifetime disqualification of his commercial driver's license, which would prevent him from ever driving a truck again. This 3-year legal battle culminates in a courtroom showdown, which involves the testimony of a DUI expert witness. This book, DUI Jury Trial, is now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
I know we're at an at-will state, but for making a comment, like, hey, your hair looks good. And then I got a call from HR saying, hey, you know what? You're under investigation. Do I have any recourse?
Were you fired?
No, not yet.
The problem, Eddie, is they can fire you for any reason they want. They literally can wake up in the morning and say, you know what? I'm a little bored this morning. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to fire Eddie for no reason. Yep, he can do that. Yeah, that's California. Yep, welcome.
Handle on the Law. If you're injured and need a lawyer, go to handleonthelaw.com.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Talk Time with Tammy and Friends here on Fox Valley Afternoons. We sure do appreciate you tuning in with us today on a Thirsty Thursday. I'm calling it a Thirsty Thursday because I don't know, I got to work on that one. What?
No, it's great. It's great. I just keep it. Just keep it.
Keep it. All right, we're going with Thirsty. It's a Thirsty Thursday.
Yeah, it's
Thirsty
Thursday.
Happy hour starts at 4. The minute we're over with, go get yourself a cocktail.
Right. Only when we're over.
Only when we're over. All right. Well, we might be more interesting if you had one before. I don't know. Hey, guess what, Nancy
True.
French? That
What?
Powerball, nobody won it.
I know. It says 700 million.
700 mil for this one.
You got me going on it
I
now.
know. So, did you buy a ticket?
We bought one yesterday.
Did
I told
you?
Scott he has to buy. Yeah, I did. It's the
Yeah.
first time I never buy them, you know?
Okay. Matt and I were just talking about, I got a neighbor who's won the lottery twice. They won it.
Oh, my gosh.
Won it big time, big money, the first one. And then they took that money, they played a little bit more, and they won again, a little one after that. But I figure my odds are shot. If I got one guy on my street who's won twice, what are the odds of somebody winning 3 times on the same street? You know, probably not, right? So,
well, that's true.
I know, unfortunately, but that's not going to stop me. I'm still going to waste my money on it. I'm still going to buy one.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going
Because
to buy
you never
one
know,
tomorrow.
right?
Yeah, right. I'm going to buy one today for the next Powerball. Let's see. The multiplier was 2. The numbers were 31, 59, 62, 65, 68. Powerball was 5. That was yesterday's drawing. They had some winners, but they didn't get the big winner.
Well, yeah, I told Scott to buy one today.
Well, did you check your numbers? Did you get anything?
Oh,
I mean, you might not have got the big one.
Where do you check? Where do you check them?
Online. Go to lottery, the Powerball.com, and it'll tell you. They draw them at, like, I want to say 10 o'clock Eastern time, I want to say. Or 10:30.
So they do have lower prizes?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. If you match 5, if you match 4, if you whatever. If you match the Powerball, you get some. Go look and see if you want anything. And then,
did you win anything at all? Did you look?
No, I did not win anything. Wah, wah, wah. I got one of those. That's okay. Let's see. We're talking. Yeah, that's what I got. I got one of those on my Powerball. That's okay. That's okay. I know it happens. All right. So, but you're not going to win if you don't play. I guess that's the point of that one.
You can't win if you don't play.
This by the way, the $700 million will come back to you in a cash at $319 million.
And then 20% off that.
No, that's with the 20%. 700 is the prize. They're taking way more than 20 off of that because if you're going with the cash payment, you walk away with 319 million instead of 700.
But then don't you have
that's
with cash?
That's the taxes back to the government, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
That's what you walk away with. Let's talk weather, shall we? Today's high, 79 degrees. What are we are currently sitting in downtown Elgin at 78. Going down to 59 tonight. Now, Friday, tomorrow, Izzy's birthday. Woo! 81 degrees is your high. Going down to 65 at night. Mostly cloudy skies at night. And then Saturday, the 23rd, a high of 83 and sunshine all day long. Looks like the perfect day for your Saturday. Pool's still open, by the way. Yeah, a lot of pools are still open. You can still go swimming around these parts if you want. Nighttime, it's going down to 54 degrees and clear skies. On Sunday, high of 74 degrees with partly cloudy skies going down to 52 at night with mainly clear skies happening. On Monday, you've got a high of 69. That is the first 60 we have seen in the daytime forecast in months. Sunny along with a few afternoon clouds. Mondays, it's going down even colder than it was. 60s. Oh, my goodness. Going down to 40, 49 at night. So, yeah, here it comes. And then on Tuesday, your high is going to be 72, except for a few afternoon clouds. Sounds like a lovely day. And going down to 49 again at night. So a little colder, a little chillier at night. You might need a little Jackie Jack at 49. A mainly sunny sky on Wednesday with a high near 75, another perfect day, and generally fair skies at night with a low of 53 degrees. Your Thursday, a week from today, intervals of clouds and sunshine, a high of 79. Partly
it's
cloudy
like our
skies.
November.
Yeah. Partly cloudy skies and a low of 57 for Thursday night, a week from tonight. So, and then the rest, everything's in the 70s. We do pop into low 80s around the 4th of September. And you do have, don't forget, you've got Labor Day coming up. So that forecast looks pretty darn nice. No rain in the forecast right now, but who knows? That could totally change. So, let's see. Miss Nancy, have you been looking at fall fashion?
Why, I have.
Why, you have? Why?
I have.
Well, tell me about it. What did you find when you were looking at fall? What's new this fall that we're not used to?
Okay, well, actually, there's not a lot new. It's kind of it circulates around and comes back again, right?
And that's everything,
Which is the way it is, kind of. So for fall and winter of 25-26, expect a mix of cozy maximalism. Maximalism is the big word right now. bold business attire, statement pieces like brown leather. Brown leather is the big deal right now.
Brown leather. Okay.
Brown leather, and bringing back the embellished denim. Remember
What?
that?
Oh, I hated that the first time
Oh,
around.
never liked it. Other than in the 70s when I did my own
Well,
embellishment with
yeah.
fabric paint
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
But it wasn't it wasn't glimmery, it was just fabric paint. Anyway, additionally, colors would be more jewel tones, slouch boots. Remember the slouch
Oh,
boots?
I do like the slouch boots. I
like the
do.
slouch boots. I
Yeah.
have a pair that never goes out of style because they're solid suede, and you can pull them up or you can scrunch them down. So see, there we go. I actually had them resold. Have you ever had shoes resold?
I had rehealed, not resold. I don't think.
I mean, yeah, oh yeah, I had both. I had heel and sole.
Yeah.
And I like it. I mean, it's a great way to keep your especially boots. So they're expensive, and if you buy leather,
Yeah.
they're real leather. It's worth it, I think. Let's see. Top handled bags, so handled bags with little handles on the top.
Okay.
Will be popular. The kind of the crossbody is not as popular anymore, but I see she has a crossbody on right there.
Who does? Wait a minute, let me
But
see.
that gray girl, the
Oh
gray
yeah,
girl.
she does. Yeah, it's hard
She
to
does,
see it.
but that's not. It's more the top handles. And then balloon skirts.
Can I
Cropped
do
blazers.
both, Nancy? Can I do a top handle and a crossbody? Like that's my current purse has a top handle and a
Yeah,
crossbody.
I have that
Yeah.
too. And you can do anything that you'd like to do.
Oh, thank you,
on that.
Nancy. Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate the permission. I do.
Now anytime.
Okay.
Now what you can do is I have one that with both, like you said, but what I can do with one of mine is I can take the long strap off and I can just have the short
Yeah,
handle.
right. Yeah, I could do
Yeah,
that too. But I don't.
But
do
that's
that.
just
Yeah.
it's just not. I mean, I never hold anyway.
Yeah.
Balloon skirts, plaid sets.
I'm seeing these balloon skirts. No bueno on balloon skirt, man. They make
No bueno on
no.
balloon
They
skirts. I
add
think
like
they're
20 pounds to you. Look,
I think I
Look
think
at
they're
that.
kinda
It's
cute.
the one.
I mean,
the one
far
on
right.
the end, the far right, with the long black jacket or brown jacket.
fine.
That's a balloon skirt. That makes you look like
where
a sack.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
yeah. Well, now remember, Tam,
Yeah.
some of these fashions are for the younger set.
Oh, come now. Okay,
No,
all right.
come now.
All
So,
right.
okay, so
Yep,
let
the
me
younger people.
break this. Yeah.
Those
young
Gen
people,
whatevers.
yeah.
What are
Yeah.
you?
So
Z,
Gen-
X, Y, W? I don't know what you are. anymore.
I'm liking these
Yeah.
colors here, these reds.
Oh, is that
You
the
liking
color?
them? So those-
Those are my signature kind of
Yeah,
color.
you like
That
maroon.
is your signature
He
color?
likes maroons. Yeah, he likes the
Oh, okay,
burgundies.
Me and
and
my grandpa.
The stuff on the far
You and
right
your
is
grandpa.
Me and
is-
grandpa.
him and Grandpa.
My mom's like, you and your button shirts just like your grandpa used to wear."
Okay, so it looks like you have a maroon shirt on today.
Yes, he does.
Do you
Yes.
not?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And he had one on.
Well,
did
then
he have
you
one
are
yesterday?
styling, my
No,
friend.
2 days ago.
I had one 2 days ago.
Yeah, you did. Couple days ago. He
You
must
are
have more than one.
You are styling.
So let me see these colors. What's that far
so
left?
see, it's like a really bright
That
pink,
far left
pink
one.
pink red.
That's
pink
what my
reddish
toenails are
shade.
right now.
Well, thanks for sharing that.
I am. That's my,
and
that's
just
my
all
toe-
the spectrum of
listen,
red.
Matt. You don't have to pick toenail color, but it's the challenge is real. I'm telling you. You gotta
My
come.
mom, I understand because I do my mom's. I give her a toenail. I do paint her nails.
You do
I
her
paint her
pedicure?
nails.
Oh,
yeah.
nice. So who
Yeah.
picks
I
the color?
know. Do you believe that?
Sometimes I do. Sometimes she will.
Okay. Well, it's all
That's
you got. It's always a
nice.
choice you got to make, man. I'm always struggling. On
I
that
don't.
one.
I don't paint the nails.
Oh well,
Man,
I certainly do.
Yours
I
are
got-
nice.
when
Yours
I
are
do
like a
art and
seashell.
stuff, I
This is
can't
called chrome. They put
wash my hands.
another
It's like a
topping.
pearl.
Yeah, they put a little
That's
pearl
nice.
on top of a
That's
little
very
pink.
classy.
Yeah,
I've seen it. That is kind of cool.
I like
for
it. Yeah.
other people to wear.
And
I have too much paint. Like I wash my hands too much. Anyway,
what's that the one on the far left called? Are those
That's almost like a plum
does
color.
it? What does it say at the top?
I don't know
can't
what
read
it's
what
called.
it says.
I can't read that either.
At the
actually.
top of the strip on there, does it tell you the name or no?
you
That's
know
just-
what? I'm gonna see if there's a program I can find on my phone where you can search up colors.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh wow, that'd be cool. Okay, so anyway, let me go over some of the trends more in detail.
Okay.
So cozy maximalism. I have to tell you, I'm all over this. You know what? This whole year seems like it's very loose, baggy clothing.
Well, that
And
balloon skirt. Ooh.
yeah, I know. I don't think it's figure friendly, but I do think it's comfortable.
Well, that's
So,
the pandemic. Pandemic was all about
yeah,
comfort, and then now
yeah,
we're kind of swinging
yeah,
back to the full like suits and dressing again. And
yeah,
like my daughter who works in an office is like, I want to dress up a little bit more. They don't make you, but she wants to because
yeah, because it's
you
fun.
can. I mean,
Because it's fun.
yeah.
Well, so I'm glad she's back in the office. I know they don't like to sometimes don't like to go back, but for young people, I mean, just
Yes,
for the young people to meet people, and I don't know.
they still let them pick a couple days to work from home.
I found the color.
That's nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Brad works for Goldman Sachs, and
Yeah.
they are full time.
Work from home.
No,
No office.
full time in the office.
Oh, in the office.
At
Yeah,
Goldman, yeah.
Yeah, they're
So he
trying.
has to drive downtown.
Yeah, they're. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. What? So
He's okay with it.
what'd you find for color?
So this one is called, the very one at the far end is called Cordovan.
The one on the far left with the like the
Cordovan.
the reddish orange.
Oh, on the far left. I'm sorry, I did the opposite.
You did the far right. Cordova's the one that's like yours that you have.
Dark,
Yeah.
like a maroon.
Yeah.
Okay.
1750.
Do they give you the PMS colors? I don't even know how they do that with fabric. They don't do PMS colors with fabric, do they? I don't know this.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I can't find that other one.
Well, while he's looking,
yeah.
So cozy maximalism is oversized knitwear,
Mm-hmm.
a focus on layering and volume. So if you notice those models, who by the way don't smile, why don't models smile? Why don't they do
They're
that?
hungry. They want
No, that's
food.
very hungry. They're very hungry. But I mean, seriously, why don't the high fashion models smile?
They don't wanna show
What is the
lines.
theory behind that? That's what I want to know.
Nancy,
you know what? That's what I want to know.
I have to tell you, I'm looking at a Vogue article
Oh,
about.
they look like they're mad.
They're mad. They're hangry. They want to eat.
They're hangry.
Yeah, they're hangry.
And they're so skinny. Oh my
these barrel leg pants are coming back.
Yes, they are.
Oh, good
They
Lord.
are.
I didn't like them
And-
the first time around either. That was like,
yeah, yeah. And this is one I hate because I have big shoulders and I don't
Shoulder
want any
pads?
more power shoulders. They're
Oh, thank
Oh, yeah.
God. Thank you,
Oh, yeah,
Jesus.
the
Yes.
old
That makes me
power
look taller.
shoulder.
Yes, I look taller that
no,
way.
I can't. I never liked them in the '80s. I wore them a few times and
Oh,
never
yeah.
go back.
Oh, yeah.
And then leather is the brown leather.
Brown
That's
leather.
definitely, and you still have the classic black is fine, but brown leather is really the deal.
Hmm.
Like I said, embellished denim, jewel tones. So jewel tones
Hmm.
are the rich, vibrant colors, but they're more like emerald green, sapphire blue,
Oh, I love the
ruby
emerald
red.
green. Yeah.
I love emerald green. I just love them.
I like color. I do like color a lot.
I do, but it's funny when they say jewel tones and then they describe it in this article or this
Mhm.
AI actually generated. They say rich, vibrant colors, but when I hear jewel tones, I think of a muted jewel, like shiny
Oh,
muted
no. I think
tone.
of like a bright, vibrant
Do
purple,
you? Okay.
red, like
I
a
just
jewel
think
tone,
of
you know?
okay, like a
Yeah.
okay, like a
Vibrant.
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's what they're saying. And then the slouch boots, the knee highs with a relaxed, scrunchy look is in as well.
I like those.
Mhm.
They're
And
comfortable.
then guess what's coming back are the low-rise pants.
No, please no.
I
I don't
love the
like
low-rise
those. I'm not
pants.
no bueno. I don't
I love 'em.
like the
They're
low
so
rise.
comfortable.
Especially and the older I get, the less I like them. Like
Well, I like the mid-rise.
yeah.
That's my fave.
Yeah.
Because the high waist, I have a short waist, longer legs, so I look like, I look like it comes right under my
Yeah.
chest. It's not
Yeah.
good. Anyway, so they're also the cropped blazers for Taylor.
They definitely have the crop and the crop
short. I think those are
shirts.
cute. I think they're super
I don't
cute.
know, but don't you have to have long legs to wear those? Because it cuts you off. Like it's cropped. It cuts you off. So you got to be taller to get away with those, don't you think?
Maybe. Yeah.
Said the
It
short girl.
might be a thing.
Uh-huh.
That might be said the short girl.
Uh-huh.
Said the medium height girl. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, right.
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, balloon skirts. And then top to bottom plaid, man.
I'm seeing that. Yuck. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yuck.
oversized coats. Another big deal, and this is kind of like bringing back the 40s.
What?
is the oversized coats. I think those are
I
fantastic.
do like those, but those
I
also
love
have the
those.
shoulder pads, those oversized coats.
They do
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
You're right. They do.
Yeah.
They do. So I don't know. Yeah. And then let's see. Yeah. Yeah. So that's kind of what it is right now. I like some of it, and some of it, I don't. I don't think it's funny because oh, you know what? I had something for over the older folk, Roonies.
Well, let's talk about that since I believe we're in that 55 and older category, are we not?
55
50.
and over.
We're 55.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you
Well,
got?
I had it, but
Oh, okay. So Matt, would you
hold,
look
please.
up? No. Well, while you look for that, Matt and I are going to go to Vogue.
Okay.
.com, a fall winter 2025 fashion, and there is this like midway down is this picture.
Is it ready to wear fashion?
It's her.
Okay, I see what you mean. I'll see if I can find it.
It's let's see. It's article fall winter 2025 fashion trends. Vogue.com. And there is a one scary looking outfit. That's
can we throw that up?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get Matt to see if he can find it.
Oh, I'm trying to find it.
Maximalism for minimalists. Swishy fringe and tassel accents give new meaning to the idea of clothes that move with you. These adornments, notably in creams and blacks, iterate on the overarching theme of personality dressing for the season. While still appealing to minimalists who've outgrown the ultra simplicity of quiet luxury. Do you ever outgrow that? I don't know. Looking to labels like, let's see, I don't know, all these people I've never heard of, designers I've never heard of, and I can't pronounce. And I won't be buying.
Designers.
Yeah. Well, like the one dress
I'm not
is
shopping in
$2,795. You know.
Okay.
This sweater
sounds like a Sammy purchase.
Sweater is $650.
Yeah.
You know,
that's
stuff.
the kind of stuff she buys.
Yeah. Well, good for. It's a good thing she got herself a gajillionaire then, isn't it?
Yeah.
That
that's
helps.
right.
That helps.
Okay.
That helps.
Okay. So for fashion for women over 50, we have a few minutes, right?
Yep.
So which I love. Do you remember? You might not like them.
What is it?
The midi skirt. The midi.
So I don't mind not a mini, but
that's
a
like
midi.
That's like a T length, isn't
Right.
it?
I don't mind that. They do make short people look shorter, though.
They do.
You know,
They
that's
do.
another one that cuts your legs off. You know.
You're better off if you're going to go. We just have a long dress, or
or a short dress,
or a shorter one at the knee, or a little bit. But I love the midi. I have quite a few of them, and you do see them in the stores a lot. Mm-hmm.
Well,
I got a really
are you
pretty
saying
one
they're
at Target,
coming back,
believe it or not.
Nance? They're coming back, or did they go away?
Yeah.
I didn't know they
Yeah,
went away.
no, they're
quicker.
coming back.
Okay.
Oh, you'll see them all over. I have a couple of skirts that I just bought.
Yeah.
Like a wraparound, a wraparound with a it's so comfortable. And you can dress them up, dress them down.
I have to tell you though, I'm looking at all this Vogue stuff.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, well, Vogue, you can't wear anything.
You're right. Vogue's not for normal humans, I guess.
No, you have to search wearable because that stuff is ridiculous. You know what's really in fashion right now? And I lost the article that I had, but I whatever.
What?
It's a Victorian era. So
Matt likes that.
But hold the phone, Matt. It's a how do I say this on the radio? It's a well, it's a sexy Victorian look.
Oh, okay.
We can't just go Victorian. We have to make it where you got your peekaboos and your this and your that, right?
Really? That's
so
a
I could
thing?
put in another word for that, but
okay,
let's
so
say sexy.
Victorian-inspired fashion in 2025 is a significant trend, particularly visible in the structured silhouettes, romantic details like bustles and bows and ornate embellishments.
That's very academia.
Yep. Marc Jacobs has a lot of it in his collection.
Marc Jacobs does, and what a big, huge push is, and I'm all about this, Tammy, for the neck, is the high collars.
Yeah,
a lot of the very high, those are very popular. So the Victorian collar Yeah, and then the bow. I'm not a fan of bows. Now my granddaughter, this is funny. My granddaughter everything has to have a bow on it now.
Really? Because she's liking
9.
it. Okay.
She's 9, and I guess the little girls in 4th grade, they want bows. They want bows on everything, shirts and skirts and you name it.
So this says the newest thing in fashion is very old. Is very, very old. It says. And then it's Victorian fashions, and this is Elle. Elle magazine's got it.
Elle magazine.
This came out in June. So
that's a big thing right now. The baggy, like baggy Victorians. So it's you got the big.
Go to Elle.com. Go to Elle.com fashion and look up Victorian.
Elle.com.
L-E-L-L-E.
Elle,
the fashion magazine. And they have. You should see some of these pictures.
Okay, so I want him to put those up.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see if he can find.
So
them.
while he's doing that, a black blazer is still very popular for people over 50. Define your waist. They talk about clothes. Maybe they're baggy, but maybe you have a cinched waist. The belted waist and stuff. That's big. Right now, and then embrace color, which I know you'd like.
I'm a color fan.
It's very very in, and let's see.
Wow.
Well,
these
for
are
guys,
wacky.
a button up white shirt, just a plain old button up
shirt. White?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Some of these Victorian. I don't think Victorian people would like any of these.
Well, they'd never wear with it's the sexy Victorian
era. If you find the Elle article, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's like there's some wacky stuff in there that.
And jeans are it's pretty cool because jeans are all over the map right now.
Yeah, you can do anything.
Wide leg.
Yeah, the wide legs are in, but you can do anything.
Skinny, not so much.
You know what? I don't think skinny's ever going out. I think they're a classic. I mean, I think if you want to wear them, wear them. Yeah.
I'm not hip on them, but they're big.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway.
Well, happy music means we got a skedaddle. Bottom of the hour break. We're going to take that right now, and we'll be back after this. Stick with us.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Wendy's. Frozen shrimp sold at Walmart has been recalled due to possible radiation contamination, according to the FDA. The administration said in a news release that it was alerted of the detection of cesium-137 in shipping containers at 4 U.S. ports by officials with Customs and Border Protection. After testing, the FDA confirmed a sample of breaded shrimp tested positive for cesium. More information is available through the CDC's Agency for Toxic Substances and Disease Registry resources. Aurora experienced significant tree damage after storms rolled through the Chicagoland area Saturday night, with West Side residents seeing the most impact, according to officials Monday. More than 19,000 ComEd customers were without power, and many trees were damaged in wards 4, 5, and 6. More than 300 requests for service were filed through My Aurora 311. For the next 2 weeks, residents can place fallen branches and tree limbs on the curb right away. Branches and limbs measuring between half an inch to 4 inches in diameter and 2 to 4 feet in length must be bundled. Each bundle has to weigh less than 50 pounds and can be placed on the curb without a waste sticker. For brush less than half inch in diameter to be picked up, it must be placed in a paper yard waste bag with a sticker attached. 2 drivers were arrested traveling over 100 miles per hour within an hour of each other Saturday night on Route 59 in Naperville. Around 10:30 p.m., an officer caught an 18-year-old man driving 132 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone on the southbound highway near English Rose Avenue. Roughly 45 minutes later, a 21-year-old man was caught driving 110 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone northbound near Beebe Drive. Both were charged with driving 35 miles per hour or more above the speed limit, and one was charged with street racing, with police following up on a second vehicle involved in that incident. The other arrested driver was charged with reckless driving. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Progressive knows if you have to choose between everyday life and your boat, boat wins.
What are you going to do? Take the boat out for a spin or go mail something? Boat wins! Are we cleaning the patio or taking the boat out
fishing? Go Winds! Are we skipping that eye exam to go sailing? Go Winds!
Rescheduling eye exams can be a nightmare.
All right, fine. Eye exam, then boat.
Yeah!
With Progressive, you can bundle your boat with your home or auto and save with a discount and spend more time enjoying those savings on your boat. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers not available in all states and situations.
Grown-ups, don't go back to school. Go forward through school into your future as an IT professional. Whether you're starting out, switching careers, or a veteran ready for change, My Computer Career can help you get into IT in just a few short months with no prior experience. So take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu. Your rewarding career in IT awaits. That's mycomputercareer.edu. An elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including the VA benefits.
This is Larry Jones, and I'd like to talk to you about my bank, American Eagle Bank in South Elgin. Has your bank changed names in the last 10 years? Is your bank another faceless branch with headquarters in another city? Are you tired of earning next to nothing on your savings account or certificates of deposit, or does your personal banker treat you like a stranger? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you're ready for a new banking experience, and American Eagle is the place for you. American Eagle is a locally owned independent bank that's rooted in the community, and American Eagle customers are greeted by name and treated with the respect that they deserve. American Eagle has an innovative program, Eagle Savings, that teaches your children to save while earning prizes and rewards. American Eagle offers great rates on certificates of deposit. My bank is located in South Elgin on Randall Road between the Target and Caputo's and is open Monday through Saturday. Give them a call at 847-742-7400, and a real person will answer the phone. American Eagle Bank, a place where you matter.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. This afternoon, mostly sunny with a high near 78, with temperatures falling to around 76. Tonight, patchy fog after 4 a.m., mostly clear with a low around 60. Tomorrow, patchy fog before 9 a.m., mostly sunny with a high near 82. Currently, it is 75 with clear skies. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Grown-ups, don't go back to school. Go forward through school into your future as an IT professional. Whether you're starting out, switching careers, or a veteran ready for change, My Computer Career can help you get into IT in just a few short months with no prior experience. So take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu. Your rewarding career in IT awaits. That's mycomputercareer.edu. An elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including the VA benefits.
Step right up, take a seat. It's talk time with Tammy and friends. Feel the vibe, catch the beat. It's talk time with Tammy and friends. Oh, talk time, talk time. Tammy's here on WRMN. Oh, talk time with Tammy and friends.
Welcome back, everybody. It's a Thirsty Thursday around these parts. Welcome in. It is 3:30, almost 3:36 on your. Is that about right? Yep, 3:36 on your. One clock says it's 3:35, and the other one says 3:36. So you gotta. And that one says 3:37. Take your choice. Take your pick.
Yeah.
Yep. Whatever time you want.
Do you not have the atomic time?
I have my iPhone is the one I look at. There's one on the studio monitor that's got close to this one, and then there's another one that's a little bit behind this one. So I'm just sticking with the iPhone right now. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah,
we got a lot of times going on here, different time zones across the studio.
Well, I have the atomic time that someone sent me.
I
that is,
know.
that is the
that's the only way to do it, baby. You don't have to set your clocks. It sets itself. It's
4:36.
That's at a girl.
I'm 3:36. Sorry.
3:30, depending on where you are at. Well, it is News Nation time. Mr. Matt's still in the bin. He's come out for air though, and he's brought a news clip with him. What'd you get?
Yes, definitely for air. Skydivers from 46 different countries have gathered in the small town of Ottawa, Illinois this week.
Really?
The goal is to break the world record for the most people in formation skydiving.
In Ottawa?
Wow.
Yeah, skydiver Lane Paquin says the process is hard work.
It's a huge orchestra of effort between people on the ground, the pilots, the athletes, the facilities here at Skydive Chicago. It's a big team effort with a lot of organization.
The current world record, which stands at 164 people, requires the skydivers to fly in a head-to-earth formation.
What does that mean?
Wow.
Straight down with your head?
I don't know.
No,
Head
thank
to
you.
earth? Let me see.
Don't you, when you jump out of a plane, it's feet first, right? You don't dive out of a plane head first,
I think
do
you do. I think you do I think they do everything, you know.
Really?
Oh,
That
yeah,
seems like, I
probably.
don't know. I'd rather go feet first than head
Well,
first.
yeah.
I'm
But
just
we're
saying.
not doing a formation
So-
trying to make a record, do a record. you
Well,
know?
they're not doing a formation, are they? They're doing they want the biggest group
I thought they said
skydive.
formation. No?
Oh, sky
Yeah.
formation. So
Oh.
heads together, is that what they're trying to do with 165 people now? Because they got 164 for the record. How many more are they trying to get?
They're trying to get up to, I think it's up to 200, because I'm seeing here, this is a Facebook page, Skydive Chicago.
Okay.
August, it's going on through to the 22nd, so trying to get
In
200.
Ottawa, Illinois. What a random little spot for that, huh?
It is. Where is Ottawa?
By
Illinois?
Morris. I used to live in Morris. It's got that we used to play them in basketball or in
Okay,
you
it
know,
doesn't tell
games
me
or what-
anything.
Well, west of Chicago.
Oh.
On 80 off of 80 out that
Okay.
way is Morris, and then
Oh my
Ottawa's-
goodness, they have a video of people falling.
What?
Okay, it's kind of funny.
What?
This was posted an hour ago, so this is from Skydive Chicago.
Okay.
And it shows. Oh wait, I don't want to play something. There they all go. They're all.
Oh my
falling out
God,
the
they're like
plane.
little ants jumping into the clouds.
They're like, wait.
Wow.
Let me get on a bigger screen. Look at them. Look at them.
Wow.
Wow.
There they go.
Wonder if you jump on
Oh
somebody.
boy.
Get out of my way.
They do look like ants.
Move over.
Little-
They're jumping
little
out of
ants.
every one of those planes. Every one of them. Not just the first one, but all of those planes. Wow.
Oh my God.
It's just
How many? You said 140 people?
no. They're trying to get 200.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
The-
I'm getting
the-
kicked out. I
the,
shouldn't laugh.
I'm sure they will get 200.
The
I mean,
record is at 164, so they're trying to get more than 164 to beat the record, but they're shooting for 200. I don't know. It'd be kind of fun to watch them all come down. I didn't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ottawa's what?
Oh, here's another picture.
Hour
Too.
from here, maybe. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's what they're trying to do. Now, how many, Matt, you want to count those? How many are in
Yeah.
How many are in there? I don't know. I mean, is that 160? I don't know what that is. That didn't
doesn't
look like 200 to me, but I'm no pro at that. I don't know. Would you skydive, Nancy?
No.
Never?
Never.
What about in one of those skydive rooms that you're in like a booth? Have you ever seen these?
Yeah.
And they blow you up in the air. They like it's pressure. It's like I don't know what they do to keep you up in the air, but you
I'm not
kind of
sure.
float a little. I'd get sick to my tummy. I know that. I can't.
Oh,
I'd
you can't do
yeah,
that.
I'd be a very bad astronaut. I could not.
Yeah. I
partake.
used to want to be an astronaut.
Get
Huh,
out.
That's
When?
hilarious.
How old were you?
Oh, grade school.
Okay. All right. You want to be an astronaut?
Maybe middle school.
All
Yeah.
right. Astronaut Nancy. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Then you should definitely do the skydive thing. Just you
No.
know.
I changed my mind.
Wait a minute. You wanted to be an astronaut and you have a fear of heights. So
That
how
was
does-
before I had that.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Much better.
Yeah.
I was like, how in the world does that work? How
that
does
was
that
way
work?
before that.
Yeah. Okay. So you don't no worries about that. You're not going to be an astronaut anytime
No,
soon. I don't think.
no, but
anyway.
I could be talked into, what's glide? Not I used to want to hang glide.
No,
I
don't
did
do
used
that.
to want to hang glide.
I know people
but then
who are paralyzed from that. Don't do
Okay,
it.
so
Yeah.
that's what I heard. After
Yeah.
that, I didn't want to do that. So my fear of heights, took a long time coming because
Yeah,
that was
'cause
I think
that's-
I went to do that in college.
You did? I thought you had
yeah.
a fear of heights in college. When did you develop this
late
fear of
college,
heights?
probably
Yeah,
late
yeah.
college.
Well, I didn't meet you till late
Because
college. Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
but and it's not a big fear of heights. I just love it. I don't go to the edge of cliffs. And stuff.
No, you don't
Some
like
people can, but
bridges. You don't.
yeah, I'm better
high
with the
rises.
bridges now, but yeah.
that kind of stuff. Yeah. Anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What zip line? I could be talked into
Oh,
a zip line.
I've done a zip line in Puerto Rico. And
Yeah, because you're all strapped in.
Yeah, it's fun. It's nice.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you might. So you're on this little cable over, like we were in Costa Rica, and there's like the rainforests are like way below you, but you're zipping.
Which might be a little scary.
Yeah, that was very cool. I would do a small zip line if I were you, like a Wisconsin Dells zip line.
Yeah, like Wisconsin Dells. You know how much I love Wisconsin Dells.
Yeah, we all do. We
all
do need another girls trip to Wisconsin Dells just to make it a full circle. Yeah,
and get some moccasins. You've seen those bridges, those wiggly bridges from in I don't know, Asia or somewhere, they rope bridges and no way, man.
No
way.
If your life depended on it.
Yeah, I would if my life depended on it.
Right.
I would, but
you wouldn't be happy about it. Yeah.
For fun, I'd be crawling on that bridge. I'd be crawling across it.
What about when you go to the mountains? Do you hike in the mountains, and is that scary? Because you're on the edge of the mountain. I
like to hike in the mountain. I like to hike in that, but
especially Hawaii.
But I don't go. I don't. Because usually on a mountain you have a switchback.
Yes.
So you're never looking down and it drops thousands of feet.
Oh,
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. All right. Well, you know what else you're going to be okay with? It's game time.
Oh,
Yay!
goody! I'm gonna feel so smart when I leave here.
This is the no. It's a no button. I love it. I don't know whose it is. Probably the morning guys. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. They got a lot of knickknacks in here, but I love the no button.
Knickknacks, knickknacks.
Yeah, they're getting more and more. They're weird little knickknacks they got hanging around. All right, so we are going to take that final break. We're going to come back and we are going to play a game.
Okay.
All right, we're going to play a different
game that shall be announced later.
Yeah, no, we're going to play Is That True? That's what we're going to play. We played the other one with Becky, and I've decided we retired those because she kicked Heine, by the way. She got almost every one of them right. But
wow,
it's not. I like the true or false better. It's simpler. It's easier.
Which one did you play that you're going to retire?
She did the tell me the exact answer one.
Oh yeah.
I should have known that is the name of that one.
Oh yeah, I should have known that. I did that.
Yeah,
too,
you did. You did. So we're going to take a break. We're going to do it. We'll be back after this.
Okay.
Stick with us.
Are you dreaming of a getaway? Want to leave the stress of daily life behind? Whether it's a relaxing cruise or an adventurous land escape, planning the perfect vacation doesn't have to be a hassle. At Cruises International, they specialize in vacation destinations, land and sea, making your dreams come true. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates, Cruises International isn't just about booking travel. They're your personal concierge, trusted travel advisor, and advocate. Your preferences are unique, and they'll take the time to understand exactly what you're looking for. From personalized service to their global network of specialists, they ensure that your vacation is tailor-made just for you. It's time to plan the vacation of a lifetime. Call 800-255-7447. That's 800-255-7447 today and speak to a cruise and vacation expert. Cruises International. It's time to set sail to your dream destination.
The Live Like Rue Foundation is a 501c3 charitable organization that assists owners and their pets through a cancer diagnosis by providing financial and emotional support. In memory of a dog named Rue, the foundation helps local shelters and rescuers by sponsoring animals with cancer who do not yet have a forever home. Live Like Rue is a beacon of light during a dark time. For support for your pet or to donate or volunteer, please go to livelikeRue.org. Again, livelikeRue.org.
Looking for expert care in orthopedic or spine surgery? Prime Healthcare's St. Joseph Hospital in Elgin is proud to offer top programs to our region. With a robust line of treatment options, St. Joseph Hospital specializes in minimally invasive procedures along with an advanced imaging suite to assist with orthopedic and back surgeries. Recognized by U.S. News and World Report as a high performer across multiple surgery types and home to highly trained expert healthcare professionals, St. Joseph Hospital is here for your every surgical need.
If you turned 65 recently like me, it's important you find a Medicare Advantage plan that gives you the coverage you're looking for. But finding one can be difficult. The best thing I did, and I suggest you do the same, is call a licensed insurance agent and let them walk you through your Medicare Advantage plan options. There are so many benefits you have access to. So make the call now and let the representatives explain everything to you. Our licensed insurance agents can offer you a variety of Medicare Advantage plans. Plus, the call is free, the information is free, and there's no obligation to enroll. We're here to make it easy for you to select a Medicare Advantage plan that may work for your needs. Finding a Medicare Advantage plan can be easy if you do what I did. Make a quick call right now to learn more. Thank you.
800-433-3082. 800-433-3082. 800-433-3082. That's 800-433-3082.
Welcome back, everybody. 3:48 on your thirsty Thursday afternoon. It's almost happy hour. If you're looking for that, well, we got it for you. Let's see. We have some interesting questions on our game we're going to play with Miss Nancy if she ever comes back on the line here. This game is called Is That True? And it's very simple. All she has to do is answer these questions. Yes or no. That's it. Simple. Yes or no. Or true or false, I guess is what we're looking for. And I have a handy button here that I'm going to help her determine whether there's yes or no. So if we get Nancy back on the line, I mean, other than we're going to be tap dancing until we get her back on here for cry. I don't know where she is, but well, I guess it's hard to play without her, right?
I don't know where she went.
I don't know either. Did she totally go out? Or she got to log back on?
Got to start the video here.
What's that?
She's got to start her video.
Oh, she didn't do it? Oh, start your video.
I messaged her.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay.
So we're waiting. That's
okay,
right.
so yeah, tap dance.
I hear her.
You hear her.
I think she's coming out of the bin.
Oh, is she in the bin looking for stuff? Hey, I just realized that shut. What happened to you, girl? Were you sitting there with your video off?
I had to take a little break.
Oh, please. All right, now, young lady. I just realized that the sergeant guy behind me is in the shot all the time. I didn't realize that. Hello.
What guy?
The military guy right there. See him stand there by the flag?
I can't see him.
Oh, look at the screen now.
Oh, now I can, yes.
Yeah, he's a little bit shorter than me, but...
Okay, yes, just a little bit. Just a tad.
A tad. All right, listen, here's our game. I explained it to
because he doesn't have any legs.
He has legs. You just can't see him. Yeah, he's nice.
Oh.
He has nice pressed pants on. And shiny shoes. All right, let's talk. I'm going to give Nancy a question. She is going to say true or false, yes or no. And if it's no, I have this handy button. I'll let you know. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Nancy, studies have shown that children with higher IQs drink less alcohol as adults than those with lower IQs. You want me to?
Hilarious.
Yep. Studies have shown
that is hilarious.
that children with higher IQs drink less alcohol as adults than those with lower IQs. True
That
or
is
false?
false.
That is
false.
very false. They tend to be heavier drinkers.
Yes.
The higher the IQ.
I know some of them.
Yep. We all know some of them.
Oh, yeah.
Nancy, Jamaica. Now, you and I went to Jamaica together, remember?
Oh, we sure did. Herding
Jamaica
horses.
is the only country in the world without a single river. Is that true or false? You know this because we were there, so you know.
We were there, but I don't know if it doesn't have any rivers. Okay, true. Oh, okay. Okay, here it is again. No.
Here's one for you. This is even slower. Wait, let me see if I can slow it down.
Okay,
No, down.
Those are for big nose.
Those are
big
big ones.
nose. Yeah, that's
those
a
are
no.
those for
They
big
got
ones.
100 rivers in Jamaica over there.
Thanks
Okay.
for that.
Now, get this one. Pachinko, Pachinko. Pachinko is a vertical pinball game that is so popular in Japan that it generates greater gambling revenues than the Las Vegas gambling industry. Pachinko, a vertical pinball game in Japan, is so popular that it generates greater gambling revenues
False.
than the entire Las Vegas gambling industry. It's true.
Oh, God.
It's true.
Then the entire Las Vegas? That's crazy. No. No.
Yeah, that's a no. Let's see. Hey, Nancy.
Mm-hmm.
There are drumsticks for left-handed people. Is that true or false?
Oh, my God.
Is that true or false?
No.
That's correct. No. There are no drumsticks. There are no drumsticks. You got that one right, girl.
No,
Okay.
well, goody.
Moving on.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Nickel silver doesn't contain any silver. Is that true or false?
That's true.
It is true. Ding, ding, ding. Woo! Good guess.
Woo!
It is a copper alloy with nickel and often zinc in it. So there you have it. No silver. Flamingos are born.
I know you're not akin to the nickel.
No, I know nickel makes
You're
me
allergic
break
to
out.
that.
Yeah, I'm allergic to it. That's one of the few things I'm allergic to. Let's see. Moving on. Sweden is the least religious country in Europe. Is that true or false?
Oh my God.
Sweden.
Oh, true.
Oh, no! Is it like Denmark or something?
Estonia. Estonia is with only 6% of Estonians reporting that religion is very important in their lives.
I think a lot of them practice paganism.
Is that
Sometimes
right?
They're like, maybe.
Paganism?
Paganism.
Oh, paganism.
Yeah.
They worship pigs?
That's that's their next door neighbors.
It could happen.
Yeah, right. It could
Or
happen.
Celtic something. I don't know.
Yeah, everybody wants to do something, man.
Well, sure.
Uh-huh. Hey, Nancy.
Mm-hmm.
Ping pong players can use rackets of any size they prefer. Is that true or false? Ping pong players can use rackets.
No, that's false.
It's true.
Oh my God!
That's a randomly weird one. You would think that would have to be false because I could get
you
a
would
racket the
think.
size of my head. Well, I guess that is a regular racket. I'm
It
like,
is, yeah.
like big and
Yeah.
I guess I don't know if they make them. I don't know. I don't play that much ping pong. I can't help you with that. Let's move on though.
Let's move on to some other things that Nancy doesn't know.
Okay, let's talk about soil. Modern soil is so sterile that there are only 50 bacteria cells per gram of soil. Is that true or false?
Well, I do know we have crappy soil, so I'm
We
going to
do.
say yes, true on that.
Oh, no! There are 50 billion bacteria cells per gram of soil, but that's still I think it should be more.
I thought that was a little low. Yeah, I think
but
that was a little low.
and I still think we have crappy soil. So
we do have crappy
Yep.
soil.
Mhm. But that wasn't the question. If they said do you have crappy soil, I guess you'd say yes.
Does the U.S. have right?
Yeah, yes, true. The first monolingual dictionary in English was titled A Table Alphabetical.
Yeah, sure.
It is true. Ding, ding, ding. She got that one right.
Yeah.
Hey, Nancy. In relation to their body weight, humans are stronger than horses. In relation to their body weight. I'm jamming out to Matt's thinking music. This is your thinking music.
I don't know.
In relation, I don't know is not an option. In relation to their body weight, humans are stronger than horses. You said false. It's twoo. It's
Of course
twoo.
it is. Of course it is.
Of course it is.
You know what? I should just be like George Costanza. Whatever I think I should say the opposite.
All right, you can give that a whirl. Your strategy is your
I should
strategy,
do.
girl. You got to do what you got to do. Okay, it is possible, Nancy. It is possible to blink 5 times in 1 second. True or false? Go ahead, give it a whirl. 1 second. Think you can do it?
I'm gonna
Everybody's
say,
blinking. Everybody's blinking. Can you do it? It is
I'm gonna say
possible to blink 5
false.
times in. It says that it is true.
Oh my God! Even my Costanza thing didn't go with that.
I am so sorry. I am so
That didn't
sorry.
even work.
Hey, Nancy, last question. Commercial long-haul aircraft. Commercial long-haul aircraft. They dump toilet waste when flying over oceans. Is that true or false?
That's true. Not true. It's not true.
That is all long buzzer.
That is I think this is the worst I have done. I think, I get one right or
Nothing,
two?
yeah, whatever. Room for improvement, room for improvement. All right, we are out of here, kids. We'll be back on Monday. Until then, make good choices. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I am a non-attorney spokesperson representing a team of lawyers who help people that have been injured or wronged. If you've been involved in a serious car, truck, or motorcycle accident or injured at work, you have rights, and you may be entitled to money for your suffering. Don't accept an offer you get from an insurance company until you talk to a lawyer. And we represent some of the best personal injury lawyers you can find. Tough lawyers that will fight to win your case. And they're so good they stake their reputation on it by only getting paid if you win. So if you've been in a serious car, truck, or motorcycle accident or hurt on the job, find out today for free what kind of compensation you may be entitled to. Call the legal helpline right now.
800-257-3148. 800-257-3148. 800-257-3148. That's 800-257-3148.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 4 o'clock.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Wendy's. Frozen shrimp sold at Walmart has been recalled due to possible radiation contamination, according to the FDA. The administration said in a news release that it was alerted of the detection of cesium-137 in shipping containers at 4 U.S. ports by officials with Customs and Border Protection. After testing, the FDA confirmed a sample of breaded shrimp tested positive for cesium. More information is available through the CDC's Agency for Toxic Substances and Disease Registry resources. Aurora experienced significant tree damage after storms rolled through the Chicagoland area Saturday night, with Westside residents seeing the most impact, according to officials Monday. More than 19,000 ComEd customers were without power, and many trees were damaged in wards 4, 5, and 6. More than 300 requests for service were filed through My Aurora 311. For the next 2 weeks, residents can place fallen branches and tree limbs on the curb right away. Branches and limbs measuring between half an inch to 4 inches in diameter and 2 to 4 feet in length must be bundled. Each bundle has to weigh less than 50 pounds and can be placed on the curb without a waste sticker. For brush less than half inch in diameter to be picked up, it must be placed in a paper yard waste bag with a sticker attached. 2 drivers were arrested traveling over 100 miles per hour within an hour of each other Saturday night on Route 59 in Naperville. Around 10:30 p.m., an officer caught an 18-year-old man driving 132 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone on the southbound highway near English Rose Avenue. Roughly 45 minutes later, a 21-year-old man was caught driving 110 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone northbound near Beebe Phoebe Drive. Both were charged with driving 35 miles per hour or more above the speed limit, and one was charged with street racing, with police following up on a second vehicle involved in that incident. The other arrested driver was charged with reckless driving. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Progressive knows if you have to choose between everyday life and your boat, boat wins.
What are you going to do? Take the boat out for a spin or go mail something? Boat wins! Are we cleaning the patio or taking the boat out fishing? Boat wins! Are we skipping that eye exam to go sailing? Boat wins!
Rescheduling eye exams can be a nightmare.
All right, fine. Eye exam, then boat. Yeah!
With Progressive, you can bundle your boat with your home or auto and save with a discount and spend more time enjoying those savings on your boat. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states and situations.
Grown-ups, don't go back to school. Go forward through school into your future as an IT professional. Whether you're starting out, switching careers, or a veteran ready for change, My Computer Career can help you get into IT in just a few short months with no prior experience. So take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu. Your rewarding career in IT awaits. That's mycomputercareer.edu. An elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including the VA benefits.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
This is Alan Walters reporting the Elgin news from August 21st, 1925. Child starts fire in closet. A small child with a box of matches resulted in a blaze in the living quarters of Cecil Morrell and family, located on the second floor of the building at 165 DuPage Street. The child had entered a dark closet with a box of matches to search for something. In a moment, the wearing apparel in the closet was a mass of flames. The blaze was quickly extinguished and no further damage resulted. Fire Chief Elmer Henryson and Health Officer George H. Reber investigated the premises and found that two families, one of 5 children and the other 3 children, were occupying the entire second floor. In order to relieve conditions, the health officer announced that he would seek another living quarters for the 2 families. In other news, Eugene Dennison, Elgin auto dealer.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. This afternoon, mostly sunny with a high near 78, with temperatures falling to around 76. Tonight, patchy fog after 4 a.m., mostly clear with a low around 60. Tomorrow, patchy fog before 9 a.m., mostly sunny with a high near 82. Currently, it is 75 with clear skies. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Grown-ups, don't go back to school. Go forward through school into your future as an IT professional. Whether you're starting out, switching careers, or a veteran ready for change, My Computer Career can help you get into IT in just a few short months with no prior experience. So take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu. Your rewarding career in IT awaits. That's mycomputercareer.edu. An elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including the VA benefits.
My mom has taken up going to the park to practice yoga.
My dad's going to a club, but not a book club, a salsa club.
Finding new hobbies comes with age.
My mom has started getting lost and not knowing where she's going.
Becoming lost or disoriented doesn't. Confusion with time or place may be a sign of Alzheimer's. An early diagnosis can help improve the quality of life for your loved one. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
If you build a relationship, then it becomes easier. If you build trust, it becomes easier. As a parent, you want what's best for your child. To give them the love that a child needs is probably the best you can do for a teenager.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. A message brought to you by Adopt U.S. Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
It's up to you where you want to sit. Everything behind me, for the most part, is there. I can move. If you want to sit on the couch, I can move. Or if you want to sit on there, I can move. It's up to you. Yeah. That's okay. Hello, America, and good day to our friends around the world. This is a political talk show here on WRMN. It's great for you to be here. I appreciate you being here, and we've got a lot to talk about. Thanks a lot for jumping in, whether that is on the AM dial, that's 1410 WRMN, if that's where you are listening. There's also another few couple ways to listen as well. Of course, that is on YouTube, youtube.com. You can find us at WRMN Radio. That's a great way to interact. I've got the chat pulled up already. See a couple people, familiar faces. Brendan, Hippie J. I'm sure we've got some others that are lurking in there. Go ahead and say hello if you are. If you want to head on over to that side, it's youtube.com/@WRMN Radio. You can like, subscribe, and get that alert bell every time that we go live. And of course, that is every day, Monday through Friday, and even a few times on Saturday. You are listening to A Political Talk Show. My name is Dennis Sonar Green. I am the host, and I am the moderator on Fridays when we do Free Speech Fridays. They are always coming up, and we always like to play our games, whether that game is it in the Constitution? We do political math, like, let's say, how many chambers of Congress times the amount of Supreme Court justices divided by a Senate term, right? Do all of that craziness that's in there. It's all 8th grade math. We trust me, I'm not trying to stump you too much. But thank you all for joining, especially on that Free Speech Friday. So what we're going to talk about today, first off, since I talked about YouTube, I might as well put my face on YouTube. Hey, thanks, everybody. So what we're going to talk about today is something that I've been starting to see a bit more often, and that is SLAPP. So we're going to talk about SLAPP suits, strategic lawsuits against public participation. It's a lot of what that sounds like. It sounds a lot like somebody just suing somebody to just keep them quiet. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about who benefits from it, who uses this tool. Now, it's not necessarily a legal term as far as the federal side of everything goes, but there are some states that have anti-SLAPP laws. So we are going to go through that. We'll look at the typical filers. We'll look at people who are typically targeted and how they normally fare on this. And what is it and how is it used as a tool? So if you want to stick around for today's show, that's exactly what we are talking about today, is that SLAPP suits. So first off, we always got to start out with definition. Let's define what we're talking about. Too many times we don't want to use, or people don't use the same words while we talk. We want to get back into that habit of, when I say cat, I mean cat. When I say dog, I mean cat. I mean not cat. No, I mean dog. See, that's where we jump into all of this stuff. So let's get into SLAPP. SLAPP is obviously an acronym. People don't just slap people with suits. Well, I guess they could. Sometimes they are physical pieces of paper. But here we go. SLAPP. Definition, here we go in plain terms. Strategic lawsuit against public participation, so that's SLAPP with a double P, is a civil case filed to punish or intimidate people for speaking out on matters of public concern, often by alleging defamation or similar torts, right? I say something mean about somebody, or maybe I post something that is accurate, but I'm the only one that's reporting about it. It's not wide knowledge. It's not something that's there. So I'm the first target until somebody else starts investigating as well. These are often to intimidate people from speaking out on matters of public concern, often by alleging, again, for that defamation. The aim is not to win the trial of the defamation, but to burden the critics with the legal costs, right? Because we don't have to punish somebody necessarily with the end result of law. We can drag them through the entirety of the process, which is already grueling to begin with. So the key context, as of June of 2025, 38 states and DC have some form of anti-slap protection. Coverage is broad, and it's often uneven, and of course, it's the majority of the states and not a federal type of thing. Yet again, it's another. Yes, we argue about the fourth article, or we talk about the 10th Amendment with state sovereignty. But at the end of the day, when it's federal representation that's suing individual people, we should have some sort of federal recognition for that. So we are going to talk about that in this hour, about in 2024 how there was a federal slap bill put up. So we'll talk about that. This is why people worry about slap suits. Defending even meritless cases are expensive. A careful estimate places a median cost to defeat a typical meritless defamation suit around $39,000, with many cases costing far more. This cost creates a chilling effect, right? Nobody wants to get hit with $40,000 just because somebody thought they said something mean to them, right? You have to get to these lawyers. You have to go through them. And a lot of times, if it is a federal side to things, like let's say somebody is a politician and they're suing somebody in a different state, or it's a national concern as opposed to just a person who broadcasts out of a single state. So what they can do is they can file these lawsuits in states that do not have these anti-slap laws, therefore making them defend with upwards of $40,000 or more. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about who uses it and who gets targeted. This is obviously a tool. This is obviously something that's in our lives. Otherwise, the big muckety mucks at the acronym university wouldn't have made SLAPP for things that are happening right now. So stick around. More Apolitical Talk Show coming up right after this on WRMN.
Get ready for Around the House every Saturday night from 5 to 7 p.m. on WRMN AM 1410.
So I'm just going to
if you're a homeowner or contractor looking to tackle those projects that feel a bit too big, this is the show for you. Join Eric along with his knowledgeable guests as they dive deep into everything from DIY renovations to creating a healthy home environment. We'll provide you with the tools and tips you need to complete your projects with confidence and ease. But it's not all work and no play. We believe in having fun. Our passion for home improvement shines through as we help you save time, money, and reduce the stress of DIY.
Not a lot of it
whether you're
on
a seasoned pro
microphone.
or just starting
a lot of times
out,
just
don't
running
miss
the board
Around
anyway.
the House. Tune in
but
every
I probably
Saturday
have,
night and let's tackle those home
maybe
projects together.
5,000 on air.
Do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Are you being audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding payment
I
you may not owe what they claim? Make this
03,
free call to the tax doctor now.
So
Let them negotiate with the
Navy
IRS on
came
your
sonar
behalf.
technician.
800-234-0316.
Nothing too
800-234-0316. That's 800-234-0316.
Chicago defense attorney Mark Sheblo has co-authored the book titled DUI Jury Trial, which is a true story of a DUI case that he defended. The accused was an Illinois truck driver arrested for driving under the influence of alcohol. This book contains facts about the case from the date of the arrest up to the jury's verdict, and this non-fiction novel also includes the transcripts from the jury trial.
The book DUI Jury Trial
World War II now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
When your car is making a strange
So they
noise,
actually had a skull.
no matter what it is,
For the actual
just pretend
ship's
it's not
crest,
happening.
which is great. But yeah, it's
It's like your mental health. If you're struggling and feeling overwhelmed, it's important to do something about it. It can be as simple as talking to someone in your community.
Yeah,
Or
of the
just
ship.
taking a
Yeah.
deep,
Well,
calm
hopefully
breath
you don't get decommissioned. I was on it.
For mental health resources, check out loveyourmindtoday.org. At loveyourmindtoday.org, you'll find information that may help you get through a tough time. Things like tips
But
for
a lot
dealing
of-
with stress,
a lot of
how to
just
navigate
this is just
difficulties
doing
like financial worries,
And
anger,
then I
substance use,
kind
and
of
more.
over-prepare
You can also find real stories
for
of how people
things,
navigate
so I'm
their
able
own
to
mental health
read.
challenges. Because once
This
you
is the
start
best
to
way
address the problem,
over-prepare.
you can go so much further. Visit loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
Oh well. That must be a different microphone. No, I think it's this. Test one. It's this, but it's the microphone. Here we go. Welcome back to a political talk show here on WRMN. That's WRMN 1410 on your AM dial. Appreciate you over there. Those of you driving around, make sure 10 and 2, please. 10 and 2. Check your mirrors often. We want to keep as many listeners as we possibly can. So if you're listening to me right now, please, 10 and 2. Thanks for being here. We've got a few things that we're talking about, and a lot of it is in the context of suits, right? Of just saying, you said something mean to me, so I'm going to sue you to get you to stop saying mean things. Well, sometimes mean things are true. That's a lot of where a lot of these suits kind of come in, where it's something that might be a legal decision that's a reporter is putting out that they don't necessarily want to go public, and so it might be a suit on that side. Hey, I want you to stop talking about this thing that happened on the for what have you. And what ends up happening is it is about that. It is about the chilling effect of it, of saying, okay, well, if every time somebody says something about this person, they sue them immediately. Maybe we don't say something about him this time, or don't say something about how she did this over here. Maybe we just don't say anything about that person and kind of go along the side. I think a lot of the issue ends up being that chilling effect that happens with everything ends up going a lot further than we really expect, to the point where we're even starting to see not only the chilling effect being a reason, but the monetary side of things. And that's where a lot of this is going, is that chilling effect because of the monetary side. Even the big guys who have the money to fight this don't want to, because they lose that money that they put in. And they turn around and say, okay, can we take this publicity? Can we take this hit? Take this this large sum of lawyers and bills and everything else? Or do we just turn around and say, okay, what would it cost us for all of these lawyers? Cut it in half, and that's what we settle for. And what ends up happening with that is it adds to that chilling effect, because the smaller guys turn around and go, well, if the big guys can't do it, then we obviously can't. So it moves a little bit more on that direction. Hey, Brennan, it's good to see you out there, buddy. Thanks for listening. So who uses SLAP? Well, typical filers are businesses, government bodies, elected officials confronted by criticism, and sometimes wealthy individuals or corporations seeking to protect economic interests. That is from the ACLU definition, if you're checking up on me. So typical targets are local activists. You're looking at journalists, neighborhood groups, online reviewers, and nonprofit advocates. Oftentimes, it's attacking those that don't have those resources, and the people that are engaging in these lawsuits know that. They know that it is a small group, or they know that it is one guy who put a bad Yelp review out. But what triggers them is public hearing testimony. That's 47% of SLAP laws that are triggered. Just people putting out public hearings and reporting on those things. Like I said, what ends up happening is, let's say a coal company settles because they added cancer or added a risk of cancer towards the people that worked for them, and they didn't pay out the health insurance or whatever the case is. Usually settled out, usually something that the business wants to keep quiet so that it doesn't burn their brand. Well, when a journalist reads that thing in the public hearing testimonies, they then turn around and report that thing, and then that smear, that mark, that thing that the corporation was trying to keep quiet, ends up not being quiet. Public interest lawsuits are 20%. Reporting violations are 18%, formal complaints are 8%, peaceful protests and boycotts, historical figures widely cited to illustrate the pattern, all coming from ACLU of Ohio specifically, if you're looking for direction on that one. Current example right now, March of 2025, North Dakota jury ordered Greenpeace to pay more than $660 million to Energy Transfer over speech and activities linked to the Dakota Access Pipeline protests. Greenpeace plans to obviously appeal, but this verdict is widely described as a slap-like by advocates and has intensified calls for stronger protections. Both Reuters and AP News both have articles on those. Reuters is great. It was published in March 19th of 2025. Greenpeace must pay pipeline company nearly $667 million. So if you're looking to read more into that. But a common thread isn't necessarily a claim on paper. It's the power imbalances that initiate to make this costly, because the big guy knows that it's the same thing as the PR. So I can either jump into a PR campaign to counteract it, like we're talking about when BP spilled everything into the Gulf. Pick your flavor of what you want to call it, but it was put into the Gulf. And so there was a large marketing campaign of like, well, you know, we're trying, we're doing our best, we're sorry that this thing happened. So these businesses could turn around, apologize, jump into a marketing campaign to try to rebrand or say, yeah, sorry, we did have to do these things. Or they could spend all that money destroying the people's lives that made it public. So this is obviously the choice that many people make for the fact that there is a law out there. about not doing these things. Look, I keep bringing up the law that we can't send children into the mines. The reason we have that is because guess what? People would do that. Enough people did it to where we now have laws you can't send children into the mines. It's the same kind of concept here. We wouldn't have anti-SLAPP laws if there weren't anti-SLAPP suits, right? Or there weren't SLAPP suits, to be grammatically better. So the core features seen across the strong state laws of the anti-SLAPP laws: early dismissal mechanism before the costly discovery. Discovery costs a lot of money. That's when a lot of it is. It's when they collect evidence. It's when they say, hold on to emails. We need somebody to scrub this server over here. We've got a bunch of files in the corner somebody's got to go through and make sure it's all preserved for everything else. So what ends up happening with the anti-SLAPP laws is they dismiss it early. They have a hearing, they have a SLAPP hearing about it and say, is this on merit? Would they win this? Did they say, I like to eat ducks upside down on Thursdays at the local park, right? Said something completely outlandish that shouldn't be construed as factual or anything like that. Satire is 100% protected freedom speech, especially towards public figures. So that's what they usually jump into immediately. An automatic stay of discovery while the motion is pending. So they don't automatically jump into discovery either. There's an automatic stay as the motion for the SLAPP hearing jumps in. So as soon as you get hit with a suit, you can turn around and say, I don't want this. This is a SLAPP. I don't want to go through this. Let's get a hearing on it. And immediately pauses that discovery. It also shifts the fees. So a fee shift, so successful speakers recover those attorney's fees. So if somebody hits you with one and then you turn around and you say, I need to hire a lawyer, I need them to stop these things, and you're going to pay for that lawyer that came over. Remember that $40,000 that it costs. The immediately appeal of the motion is denied. It immediately goes through. As soon as the motion's denied, everything goes away. So we're going to come back. We're going to talk about the SLAPP process more in a step-by-step side, and then we'll end up going through some of the federal reforms. Early merit screening with burden shifting is one of the biggest ones in there. It would require plaintiffs to show a likelihood of success when speech on public issues is targeted. So that would be taking the California model that's in there. But you're listening to A Political Talk Show here on WRMN. If you ever miss an episode of A Political Talk Show, don't forget that we've got the podcast out there, right there on your favorite podcasting platforms. Pick one of them. TuneIn, Apple, Spotify, Podbean. Pick the weirdest name in one and listen to the show. It's right there already. See you on the other side of this break. News and weather coming up.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Wendy's. Aurora experienced significant tree damage after storms rolled through the Chicagoland area Saturday night, with Westside residents seeing the most impact, according to officials Monday. More than 19,000 ComEd customers were without power, and many trees were damaged in wards 4, 5, and 6. More than 300 requests for service were filed through My Aurora 311. For the next 2 weeks, residents can place fallen branches and tree limbs limbs on the curb right away. Branches and limbs measuring between
Test
half
1,
an inch
1,
to
2.
4 inches in diameter and 2 to 4
1,
feet in
2.
length must be bundled. Each bundle has to weigh less than 50 pounds and can be placed on the curb without a waste sticker. For brush less than half inch in diameter to be picked up, it must be placed in a paper yard waste bag with a sticker attached. 2 drivers were arrested traveling over 100
Test 1, 1,
miles
2.
per hour
1,
within
2,
an hour
test.
of each other Saturday night on Route 59
1,
in
2,
Naperville.
test.
Around 10:30 p.m., an officer caught an 18-year-old man driving 132 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone on the southbound highway near English Rose Avenue. Roughly 45 minutes later, a 21-year-old man was caught driving 110 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone northbound near Beebe Drive. Both were charged with driving 35 miles per hour or more above the speed limit, and one was charged with street racing, with police following up on a second vehicle involved in that incident. The other arrested driver was charged with reckless driving. Frozen shrimp sold at Walmart has been recalled due to possible radiation contamination, according to the FDA. The administration said in a news release that it was alerted of the detection of cesium-137 in shipping containers at 4 U.S. ports by officials with Customs and Border Protection. After testing, the FDA confirmed a sample of breaded shrimp tested positive for cesium. More information is available through the CDC's Agency for Toxic Substances and Disease Registry resources. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Progressive's Auto Quote Explorer lets you easily compare direct rates from different insurance companies, so you can be confident you're getting the right one, even if it's not with Progressive. Way more confident than you were when you bought that TV in a parking lot. It just happened to not come in a box or include a remote. And when you finally managed to turn it on, all it displayed was the menu of Grumpy's Tacos. So use Progressive's Auto Quote Explorer and be confident you're getting insurance that's right for you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Now there's a new way to take charge of your blood sugar. Introducing New Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula from the makers of the nation's best-selling garlic supplement. New Garlic helps maintain healthy blood sugar levels with clinically supported levels of garlic, plus a custom blend of vitamins and minerals, and it's odor-free. Take charge of your blood sugar with New Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
When disaster strikes, flood or fire, every second counts. At Emergency Construction Group, they specialize in immediate response and same-day service for any residential, commercial, or industrial emergency across the Chicagoland area. With over 30 years of experience, they've got the expertise, manpower, and equipment to handle any size loss fast. They follow strict IICRC guidelines to restore your property the right way, the first time. Their team values transparency, constant communication, and strong ethical standards because your peace of mind matters. Licensed, bonded, and insured, they're here for you 24/7, 365 days a year. Call 855-4ECG now. That's 855-432-4669. Or visit their website at emergencyconstructiongroup.com and let Emergency Construction Group put your life back together one step at a time. That's Emergency Construction Group. Your satisfaction is their passion.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. This afternoon, mostly sunny with a high near 78, temperatures falling to around 76. Tonight, patchy fog after 4 a.m., mostly clear with a low around 60. Tomorrow, patchy fog before 9 a.m., mostly sunny with a high near 82. Currently, it is 74 with clear skies. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
With Fidelity Wealth Management, a dedicated advisor gets to know you and your goals to build a comprehensive plan to help grow and protect your wealth. Backed by a team of specialists, they'll analyze all your accounts, even the ones they don't manage, to keep an eye on taxes and provide proactive portfolio insights that can help you unlock your wealth's full potential. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE SIPC.
Hello, America, and good day to our friends around the world. It's the bottom of the hour now, 35 past the hour, which I know is weird for those of you who listen to the podcast, because it may be any time right now for you guys. So thanks again for being here. Really appreciate that. Find the podcast, A Political Talk Show, all 4 words. I know it sounds like 3, but that's, just a play on the 4 words. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate that as well. WRMN 1410 is the way to go. WRMN1410.com for those of you that like to listen on the digital side of things, or WRMN 1410 on the AM dial. So thanks for being here once again. I'm just going to keep thanking you every time because, again, without you, I don't have a show, right? Tree falls in the woods, makes sound. I'm at least the sound. The stick is the tree. If you don't listen, then what good are we doing over here? Also, we want to make sure that we open up conversations about things. There's a lot of times where we don't talk about stuff because it might be a little too icky, or it might make somebody feel bad, or it might paint somebody else in a different light. Communication and ideas are the only way that we can actually transfer knowledge from each other, whether that's good knowledge, bad knowledge, stuff about you, stuff about me, stuff about the world, whatever it is. We don't have any other way of directly communicating. We don't have pheromones. We don't spit on each other like the rest of the animal kingdom. We use our words. We have conversations. We create art and things. And part of that is that free speech that we love so much here on that First Amendment. So when we use SLAPP lawsuits as a tool, right there in it is against public participation. This is a strategic lawsuit to stop somebody from participating in discussion, talking about a thing, bringing it up. Defamation, sure, is terrible. Libel, even worse. But the issue that we run into is that we default to the bad name side of it. They said something mean to me, they have to stop immediately. And by the way, if it's not true or is true or whatever else, it's going to be their burden on it to do it, as opposed to satire or any of the other things that are there. So the issue that we always run into is that we have to protect free speech, because that's the first step. We talked about Superman and what Superman does with the truth, justice, and the American way, because I love things in the correct order. Free speech starts because we're able to say the truth. Without free speech, we can't say the truth. Without the truth, we can't have justice. And without justice, we can't have the American way. And if we can't have those things, we can't have Superman. That's a sad world. I don't want to live in that. So we have to protect free speech. We have to, and this is where a lot of people get it wrong. Free speech, a lot of the times, the free speech that needs to be protected is mean speech. I don't like that thing. These people are doing bad things. Yeah, if you group these people as a race or a gender or anything else, that's bad, right? Bad speech, but it is free speech. It also helps me know who you are and what you talk about. So when we have these strategic lawsuits that are against public participation, they chill all public participation. Now, by all means, I don't need everybody shouting at each other. We need chill public participation, right? No, I don't want to chill it. So let me talk about the process. A student journalist publishes a column criticizing the school board's spending, right? Let's start with that. the speech or the petitioning or something occurs. So let's take the example of the student journalist that publishes a column and the school board doesn't like it. The demand letter or threat comes in. The board members, lawyers send a letter demanding a retraction and money for reputational harm. Many SLAPP laws start with a threat meant to intimidate suing, right? If you don't stop and give me money, I'm going to sue you to make you stop and give me money. So they usually put that in there because, again, these suits are not because we know that we can have an easy battle together, an even battle together, we'll figure it out. They know that this student does not have that money. So, oh, yeah, sorry, I'll take it down right now. Please don't take my money because I don't have any. I have to throw it to rent and 6 other landlords that are out there. We have to turn around and look at that demand letter. The next thing is the complaint is filed, often defamation. The official sues for libel because, again, journalist, and interference with a contract. They seek $250,000 in damages. All because the student journalist criticized the school board. SLAPP laws are usually wrapped in ordinary claims. Defamation is the most common one for these. The defense files an anti-SLAPP motion. So the student, their representation, file the anti-SLAPP motion to strike down or dismiss. The student journalist files it, timely argues that the article addressed public concern. This is my opinion. It criticized them, but it was a public concern. The burden also shifts. The plaintiff must show a probability of prevailing with the admissible evidence. If they cannot, the case is dismissed. So they must immediately prove that, yeah, it was probably defamation. There was a few things that were in there that were defamatory and couldn't be proven or couldn't be, or weren't satire or things like that. The official cannot produce the evidence of the falsity or the actual damages. The motion is granted to dismiss. The remedies, the attorney's fees, and the costs are awarded to the prevailing defendant to deter other SLAPP. If you want to chill something, chill people that bring defamation frivolously. Chill that. The appeal process, of course, either side can immediately appeal the anti-SLAPP ruling in many states. Then the federal court wrinkle. There is no federal anti-SLAPP statute. Where do most of these things go? They keep climbing up the ladder, eventually making it higher and higher. Federal appeals court disagree on whether state anti-SLAPP procedures apply in federal court cases. And of course, our amazing Supreme Court has, taken their time to say something about it. They've only been at a couple of years or so to look at it, or anti-SLAPP laws being on the books, or 38 states have it. The majority of the states now have anti-SLAPP, but don't worry about it, federal government. I know you got things like, I don't know, does the 14th Amendment actually mean itself? I get it. The Constitution's a tricky thing. When we talk about the 38 states and D.C., so not a state, but a district, arguably the new kingdom of the government right now, weird thing, we'll go into it later. I'm sure we've had already. Idaho's takes effect in January 1 of 26. So that'll put it at 38 or 39 states and D.C. The uniform model trend from Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Idaho are going to start to bring more of these things in. The problem is, even now with the states, the cost still chills speech. It still costs things. Whether it's the social media backlash, or maybe you lose your job out of this because you said something and your job doesn't want to also get hit with it. There's a few different ways that it go. So there is still a chilling effect. Even pre-motion or contested litigation can be tens of thousands of dollars that will get paid back to you if you do it, but who's got that type of money lying around? There's not too many lawyers that work for free until you might win once. Maybe we'll get that money. So even right now with the Greenpeace verdict, that is going through that same appeals process. And that was decided back in May. So let's get a practical checklist of spotting a slap suit. We get a lot of people that talk about where these suits are coming from. Is it a legitimate suit? Did this person say a mean thing and then they've got to go back? Was it sexual assault, or was it found liable for this? Like, it's just a whole bunch of different semantic type of things. But here's some flags for you. First off, with the red flag is the power imbalance. Now, obviously, if the president decides to sue the largest entertainment company in the world, then that may not be a David and Goliath type of power imbalance. But the first red flag is a large entity sues a small critic after public comment. Developer sues a neighborhood group after a zoning hearing or something like that. Red flag number 2, overstated damages. Lawsuits claim reputational harm in 6 figures without specifics. They turn around and like, you know what? I want all this money. I want $1 billion. But it doesn't make any sense. Where's the damages on it? You're not specifically doing anything. Now you turn around and you say, look, I want maybe $127,586.47. Yeah, maybe somebody might take you a little bit more serious with a very specific number like that. So the other red flag that you're looking at is legal theory doesn't match the facts. Ordinary criticism treated as conspiracy or even interference, right? They said this thing and it interfered with an investigation, or we couldn't do this business deal because it was an interference of the actual publication. When they publicized the bad thing that we did, we weren't able to make the deal for the next bad thing. The other side of it is timing. The suit follows activism or media coverage on a public issue. If they jump right to it to stifle it instead of have a conversation or get ahead of it or add to the conversation, you're also looking at that. The other side is multiplying the claims. Several weak torts stacked to increase defense costs. You've seen it before where they stack another thing on top of another thing because I stubbed my toe on your furniture over here. we're going to pay for damages on the furniture, and then we're also going to pay for damages of my shoe, where my toe impacted the shoe, and my shoe impacted the thing. And so now there's 3 different assaults because my toe had hit my shoe, and my shoe hit so they just keep stacking things on top of each other. If the claim looks thin and the bill looks huge, you may be staring at a slap. This is something we can all look at. I don't have to watch South Park to understand that everybody is Sue happy right now. And it is not for damages. It is not reputation. It is not they said a false thing. It is stop saying mean things about me. We can all see it. You've seen the red flags just as I have. So when we come back, what does federal reform look like for this slap federally? Anti-slap laws. Can we get a bipartisan decision? Well, we've seen the Free Speech Protection Act. We'll talk a little bit about that when we come back here on Apolitical Talk Show. WRMN will continue right after this.
Do you own an annuity, either fixed rate, indexed, or variable? Are you paying high fees and getting low returns? If so, Annuity General would like you to have this free book to learn the pitfalls and mistakes of buying an annuity. The Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers contains the little-known truths about annuities, like how to help reduce your fees and increase retirement income. And it's free. That's right, free. As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report just for calling. We researched over 1,000 annuities and summarized rates and benefits from financially strong insurers. You get Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers and the Annuity Rate Report, both absolutely free for calling Annuity General today. Hurry, supplies are limited. Call now.
800-760-1845. 800-760-1845. 800-760-1845. That's 800-760-1845.
Businesses come in all shapes and sizes. Integrity doesn't. For more than a century, the Better Business Bureau has set the standards for how businesses should operate honestly and ethically. So when you're looking for a business you can trust, check to see who's BBB accredited and who isn't. Always choose the Better Business. Look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. That's why it's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
What's the best way to get rid of a timeshare that you don't want? Call the Timeshare Exit Hotline. We're a group of attorneys that help customers legally exit their timeshares. It's an easy process. We guarantee results or you pay nothing. Exit your timeshare today. Call now.
800-890-5957. 800-890-5957. That's 800-890-5957.
As veterans, we're no strangers to helping others.
It's what we were taught, trained, and told to do.
It could be for anything. Helping a friend move.
Listening to a fellow veteran for hours, at any hour of the day.
Or just simply making time for people. A neighbor, a loved one, or even a stranger.
We're often the first to help others. There's no question about it.
But we do have one question for the veterans listening.
When was the last time you reached out for help?
Perhaps it's time to do for yourself what you would do for others.
If you or someone you know needs resources, whether it's for stress, finances, employment, or mental health, don't wait. Reach out.
Find more information at va.gov/reach. That's va.gov/reach.
Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to Apolitical Talk Show, WRMN. We're going over the last little bit here on SLAP. strategic lawsuits against public participation. And part of that is going over what are we doing about it, right? I don't want to sit here and keep giving everybody bad news all the time. We want to be able to talk about it, and we want to be able to have a conversation. So what are our politicians doing about it? Well, have you heard about the Free Speech Protection Act? Well, part of the Free Speech Protection Act has a couple of different things that are in it. Well, one of them, especially according to what we're talking about here, is federal anti-SLAPP legislation. Now, in December of 2024, bipartisan legislation titled the Free Speech Protection Act was introduced in both chambers. The House of Representatives was introduced by one of my heroes, Representative Jamie Raskins from Maryland, and joined by Representative Kevin Kiley, a Republican from California. Now, California Republicans, okay, everybody likes to joke about it, but you know, Reagan, thank you very much. You didn't mind him being a California Republican. Anyway, the House of Representatives put it together for Raskins and Kiley. The Senate had a companion bill from Ron Wyden, a Democrat from Oregon. You can find all of those from, honestly, Congress.gov is the best place to go if you're looking for who sponsored a bill. It's a direct type of side to it. It is, if you're looking for the Senate side of it, that is Senate 5438 for the Free Speech Protection Act. That's there. If I had to guess the other bill name, it would be House Bill something or other. But it was brought up in 2024, so it may have to change its name again. Part of the bill, it aims to extend anti-SLAPP protections into the federal courts. Again, we've got 38 states and D.C., and then another state is going to be jumping in the first of the year. So we're getting more and more of the states that are taking these over. Rand Paul also put in the separate issue of S-18, Free Speech Protection Act, which is an unrelated in purpose. The bill forbids the federal employees and contractors from putting it in. So if you are looking for the Free Speech Protection Act, make sure you're looking at the correct one. More of the show today coming up later on. We will be talking about a few other things. If you are interested in sending us a topic to talk about, send it on over to the text line, 505-926-1410, 505-926-1410, or you can always email me, sonar@WRMN1410.com. More WRMN coming up right now.
Children are the greatest joy and our best hope for a better future. Friends, they are the future. But did you know that millions of kids right here in our own backyard are facing hunger every day? Without healthy food, it's harder to grow, to thrive, to feel their best.
The impact when children don't have enough to eat is tremendous because when you're hungry and your basic needs aren't being met, you cannot learn.
Every child deserves to be fed. This is a problem we know how to solve. Food is not just food. It's energy, health, confidence, hope, and even love. Yes, love.
Breakfast in the classroom contributes to kids being more focused, which leads to higher grades, and simply just their well-being.
Thank you! Learn more about how No Kid Hungry is helping end child hunger in America at helpnokidhungry.org.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 5 o'clock.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Wendy's. Aurora experienced significant tree damage after storms rolled through the Chicagoland area Saturday night, with Westside residents seeing the most impact, according to officials Monday. More than 19,000 ComEd customers were without power, and many trees were damaged in wards 4, 5, and 6. More than 300 requests for service were filed through My Aurora 311. For the next 2 weeks, residents can place fallen branches and tree limbs on the curb right away. Branches and limbs measuring between half an inch to 4 inches in diameter and 2 to 4 feet in length must be bundled. Each bundle has to weigh less than 50 pounds and can be placed on the curb without a waste sticker. For brush less than half inch in diameter to be picked up, and must be placed in a paper yard waste bag with a sticker attached. 2 drivers were arrested traveling over 100 miles per hour within an hour of each other Saturday night on Route 59 in Naperville. Around 10:30 p.m., an officer caught an 18-year-old man driving 132 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone on the southbound highway near English Rose Avenue. Roughly 45 minutes later, a 21-year-old man was caught driving 110 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone northbound near Beebe Drive. Both were charged with driving 35 miles per hour or more above the speed limit, and one was charged with street racing, with police following up on a second vehicle involved in that incident. The other arrested driver was charged with reckless driving. Frozen shrimp sold at Walmart has been recalled due to possible radiation contamination, according to the FDA. The administration said in a news release that it was alerted of the detection of cesium-137 in shipping containers at 4 U.S. ports by officials with Customs and Border Protection. After testing, the FDA confirmed a sample of breaded shrimp tested positive for cesium. More information is available through the CDC's Agency for Toxic Substances and Disease Registry resources. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Progressive's Auto Quote Explorer lets you easily compare direct rates from different insurance companies, so you can be confident you're getting the right one, even if it's not with Progressive. Way more confident than you were when you bought that TV in a parking lot. It just happened to not come in a box or include a remote. And when you finally managed to turn it on, all it displayed was the menu of Grumpy's Tacos. So use Progressive's Auto Quote Explorer and be confident you're getting insurance that's right for you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Now there's a new way to take charge of your blood sugar. Introducing New Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula from the makers of the nation's best-selling garlic supplement. New Garlic helps maintain healthy blood sugar levels with clinically supported levels of garlic, plus a custom blend of vitamins and minerals. And it's odor-free. Take charge of your blood sugar with New Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
This is Alan Walters reporting the Elgin News from August 21st, 1925. Child starts fire in closet. A small child with a box of matches resulted in a blaze in the living quarters of Cecil Morrell and family, located on the second floor of the building at 165 DuPage Street. The child had entered a dark closet with a box of matches to search for something. In a moment, the wearing apparel in the closet was a mass of flames. The blaze was quickly extinguished and no further damage resulted. Fire Chief Elmer Henryson and Health Officer George H. Reber investigated the premises and found that 2 families, one of 5 children and the other 3 children, were occupying the entire second floor. In order to relieve conditions, the health officer announced that he would seek another living quarters for the 2 families. In other news, Eugene Dennison, Elgin auto dealer,
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. This afternoon, mostly sunny with a high near 78, temperatures falling to around 76. Tonight, patchy fog after 4 a.m., mostly clear with a low around 60. Tomorrow, patchy fog before 9 a.m., mostly sunny with a high near 82. Currently, it is 74 with clear skies. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
With Fidelity Wealth Management, a dedicated advisor gets to know you and your goals to build a comprehensive plan to help grow and protect your wealth. Backed by a team of specialists, they'll analyze all your accounts, even the ones they don't manage, to keep an eye on taxes and provide proactive portfolio insights that can help you unlock your wealth's full potential. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE SIPC.
If
your restaurant's grease is causing problems, don't worry. Hopkins Grease Company is here to help. Since 1947, they've been providing reliable grease recycling, grease trap services, and more for restaurants across the Chicago suburbs. With a full fleet and expert staff, they offer quick professional service. And as a family-run business, they pride themselves on delivering personal service you can trust. Call Hopkins Grease today at 847-458-1010. That's 847-458-1010. Hopkins Grease, the Fox Valley Grease Boys.
When it comes to orthopedic and spine surgery, Prime Healthcare St. Joseph Hospital in Elgin leads the way. Recognized by U.S. News and World Report as a high performer across multiple surgery types, we offer advanced and minimally invasive procedures supported by state-of-the-art imaging technology. Our expert surgeons and compassionate care teams are here to help you move, heal, and live better every step of the way. St. Joseph Hospital in Elgin, exceptional care close to home.
Hello, America, and good day to our friends around the world. This is a political talk show here on WRMN. That's WRMN 1410 on your AM dial. For those of you that love the radio, I've got one in my house, in garage, and wherever else too. Then we've also got the WRMN1410.com. For those of you that love that digital dial, the ones and the zeros, the over-the-top, as we like to call it in the industry over here. My name is Dennis Onar Green. I am your host and moderator of A Political Talk Show, where you can find A Political Talk Show on your favorite podcasting platform. As we're talking about podcasts, I want to remind you of the fantabulous podcast that we put on here at WRMN, and that is from the Elgin Police Department. Somebody Knows Something. It is already in the top 1% of those podcasting algorithmic check things or whatever. I know I'm supposed to be a more expert on it, but you know, math's hard sometimes. Well, 1% is where they are sitting now. Join the thousands every week that listen to Somebody Knows Something. The Elgin Police Department put that one on together. New episode coming real soon. I believe Monday is when we're dropping that one. First episode is already up for season 2. Season 1 has a nice even 12 episodes, all about the case of Karen Sheepers. So go through all of that. It's a great binge or something to be able to go through. Nice, easy background listening, and help solve a case. The cases that they're talking about right now actually are open. They're open cold cases. So help solve a case. Maybe you know something because somebody knows something, and that's the name of the podcast. Elgin Police Department put on a fantastic job over there. Detectives Houghton and Hall. Also, the side of it was put, the unit was put together by Chief Lally, who will be on Fridays with the Finest with Dean. Dean will actually be on with that here coming up on Friday. So all kinds of great times to listen to WRMN and the podcasting scene. 4 things. Why am I pushing so much digital content? Well, that's what we're going to be talking about today. Digital content. Specifically, one person who seems to be taking it on by storm. They've got hundreds of thousands of views for every single time. They post in all caps. They're really at a point where they are kind of demanding attention at a certain point. They call people names. We're posting AI videos of them on dinosaurs. All kinds of stuff that's happening. Oh, you maybe think I'm talking about something else, somebody else. Well, no, I'm talking about Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom's recent social media parody campaign. Yes, he has been using the things that a former president and current president have been using, especially during the campaign side of it. A lot of the things that Gavin Newsom has been tweeting about or mimicking have been coming from that campaign side of the 2024. The sad with 3 exclamation marks, or the just the all caps type of side to it, or the parentheses calling somebody the wrong a pejorative, or calling somebody the wrong name. So what's happening now is Governor Newsom, is now matching, and we've already seen fire with him. And I don't like the gerrymandering. I don't like the redistricting. I do not like that side either. Not at all. Fire with fire sometimes only just burns more things. What's happening right now is, with the social media side of it, the fire with fire is now burning the original poster. We all know that Truth Social is a failing company. It is. You can look at the public records and you can see that they do not make more than about $2 million every year. Their budget spend out is anywhere from $15 to $20 million a year. But for some reason, they're valued out in the millions, right, or the billions. Don't get me. It's a meme stock. It's whatever it is. The whole stock market is a scam to begin with, anyway. And I'll gladly bring on anybody to argue that thing. But what's ending up happening is, instead of the truth or all of the places that you go to Truth Social just to see the one person, well, we're now starting to see that style of all caps, of just shouting at people, of calling them names, and the amazing AI videos and pictures that are coming out. It's getting to the point where you can tell how comical it is, but the stark comparison of these things adds to the fact that, why haven't we been calling this out from the beginning? Did somebody just not have the guts to do it the exact same way? Or is this a timing type of thing? So we're going to go into that today. We're going to break down some of the styles, some of the things that he's been doing. I've got a lot of stats, and I've got a lot of these micro spats that end up happening. In the younger generation's language, they call it ratioing, where you say something about my post, but my response to your post is higher than whatever you came at me with, right? Is you poke at me to try to get more of those views, and then it's the response for that 1-2 punch that's getting there. So you're starting to get a lot of those. We'll also talk about some of the language that is the comparison side. Some of these posts have 100% mirror images of their counterparts. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Stick around here on WRMN. We're talking tweets and posts and messages and X's. We're still trying to find a word for X side of there. David Packman calls them excretions, so I don't know if maybe that is the better word for it. Either way, we're going to continue to throw some more words at you here on Apolitical Talk Show. Stick around. Coming up, it is just about 14, almost 15 past the hour.
Here on WRMN AM 1410, we like to keep you informed and in tune to what's happening here in the Fox River Valley and what's going on here on WRMN. We recognize the importance of local radio to be a part of the conversation and to be a part of the community for the community.
You know, we talked about the importance of community theater, but supporting community radio is a big deal too. And, you know, for WRMN, this is a really cool thing that you guys do every day, and a really important thing. You have to have a local media outlet to talk about what's going on in your town. So you guys do a nice job.
Tune in to AM 1410, WRMN. Don't forget, you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/WRMN Radio. Keep in tune and informed on what's happening here in the Fox River Valley, right here on WRMN.
There's a price war in the insurance business, and you may be paying too much. Call the Term Lifeline right now and see if you can save 40%. $500,000 plans and up, that's our specialty. Even great smokers' rates. Protect your family today. Call the Term Lifeline right now for a free quote. 866-509-TERM. 866-509-TERM. 866-509-TERM.
Nobody had to tell your grandparents not to drive while using their typewriters. Why should it be any different for us kids and our cell phones? Distracted driving was the cause of more than 3,000 deaths in 2022. Come on, we're smarter than this. Let's put down the phones and focus on the roads. Drive safe, everybody.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough. But if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to Apolitical Talk Show on WRMN. We're talking about social media and honestly messaging in general. What we want to make sure of is that our messaging when we actually talk about things, we want to make sure that our messaging is actually matching our tone as well. A lot of times when we do things as far as putting them out publicly, we always look at maybe the language, the verbiage, the style, the formatting. At least the people that do graphics or are engaged in social media, we try to tailor every single aspect to the message to what actually needs to be the message, because it's the whole thing. It's the words that you use, it's the tone that you put on, It's what things are you focusing on versus what things are you omitting. There's a lot to go into, especially back in the day when we only had 140 characters. So we have to kind of look at it from a standpoint of there isn't a way to kind of put tone together. And so I don't know if you've heard of this this law before in the internet type of sphere, or this kind of paradigm that's there, and it's called Poe's law. And so what Poe's law is that we can't really convey tone through text. Like, we can put a couple of exclamation marks, but am I angry? Am I excited? So we decided to add emojis together. Well, emojis are obviously not professional, right? So is screaming at people is not professional too. So why would you want to emote that within your writing? Well, to do that, you do the all caps, right? If you wanted to shout at somebody, I don't know if you've ever written an email where you're shouting at the person, but that's it. That's what you do. You put it in all caps. You just put a whole bunch of stuff under it. There's not a lot of underlining. I don't think we can really do that on a lot of the posts for things, but just letting you know, that's always an option too, as underlining. But here recently, Governor Gavin Newsom and his communications team intentionally adopted the brash, meme-infused, all-caps trolling style commonly associated with the president. This was articulated by Newsom himself, and you can get this from the Washington Examiner. But Newsom said, I'm just following his example. If you have issues with what I'm putting out, you sure as hell should have concerns with what he's putting out as president. So even then, Dana Perino had put something out of it being childish. Now, she's changed her tune and said it wasn't childish. It was just mocking, and you shouldn't steal somebody else's brand to get ahead and all of this other stuff. But her original side was that it was childish. It was unbecoming of a governor of a state, right? Unbecoming of the executive branch of a state. Well, that would tell you what it would be like of the executive branch of all the states. And so I 100% support this fire with fire. Now, do I support the redistricting that Gavin Newsom is doing? Absolutely not. I do not support that in any entire way. You should, if you are going to redistrict, you should do it after the census, as if it was supposed to be there in clockwork and as you're supposed to do. But to have a special session to redistrict, even in California's side, to have a special session to change the Constitution, to then redistrict and have these temporary redistricting type of sides, it's terrible. It opens up a terrible can of worms. And yeah, shame on Texas for doing it, but shame on California for following suit. That's it. It should not be a fire with fire. This is one of those things that this is a principled side. Now, we want to talk about social media. We want to talk about saying dumb things at each other on the internet. Okay, let's go. It doesn't hurt anybody but the ding-dongs that are talking like this on the internet. You want to go down to the dumb level and say, here it is? Mark Twain talked about that. Don't go down to their level, because don't lower your standards to somebody who's dumb or somebody who's rude or ignorant. If you lower your standards down to them, they'll just beat you in experience. So the underlining goals that we're having here for his social media campaign is obviously to amplify the national profile in anticipation of a likely 2028 presidential campaign. Yeah, everybody can say whatever they want to right now. There's only one person in history that ever announced candidacy for president this early in a side, and he's president now. So I don't know. It's all up in the air now, team. So the other side of it is to counteract Republican media narratives and the aggressive red state redistricting, and by using satire and provocation to shift the frame of public discourse. Now, Adam Mockler, which is another fantastic YouTube channel, especially if you're on the left-hand side of things, he is very factual. He's very straightforward. He's been on a few of the Jubilee debates back and forth for things. He was just on MSNBC as well. But he puts out that same kind of side where he's grabbing the attention. We are in an attention market. So Gavin Newsom is getting the attention. Once you get the attention, you can change the narrative. Think about it this way. What if I wanted to get attention by saying that people are eating cats and dogs in certain cities? I immediately grab the attention, and now I can immediately continue on with the narrative. That's what Gavin Newsom is doing right now, especially with the redistricting side of it. Do I like his message of we need to redistrict, we need to do whatever? No, absolutely not. And I'm not going to keep telling you that I don't like Gavin Newsom's policies just to appease the people that don't listen to the words that come out of my mouth. Is this childish? 100%. They're both being childish. But Gavin Newsom is being childish to point this out. Now that he can grab the attention, then he's able to say whatever he needs to push his agenda. I don't like his agenda, but he's doing the right thing to grab the attention, if that's his goal. And so for this, Newsom's X, formerly Twitter, I don't know how long we're going to say that for. It's just infuriating. But his X account has increased followers by 450% since mid-June. TikTok and Instagram together added 1 million new followers since January. Google searches for Gavin Newsom surged 1,300% on January 1st and another 500% on August 1st. In prediction markets, his chances of securing the 2028 Democratic nomination rose from 11% in June to 24% in August. If he's not running, he's still doing a pretty good job at making his way through the primaries. But he already outpaces other contenders like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Pete Buttigieg. You can get all of those information, all of those statistics from the Daily Beast if you want to fact check me or fact check the Daily Beast. You can go over there too. In August alone, Newsom posted amassed approximately 1 billion impressions just in August already across X, TikTok, Facebook, and similar platforms, accompanied by millions of new followers. That comes from the Washington Examiner. And so what is happening here is he's doing the exact same thing that the president was doing, may not be doing as much anymore. We're starting to see a few more lowercase letters in some of his posts now. Truths, X's, I don't know. It's the posts, right? It's still a post. But we're starting to see how Newsom is going to ride this. He's getting the exact same traction, the exact same side as the president when he did it. Now, was he campaigning for it? Yes. Was he doing it for years and years and years? Of course. But Newsom is capturing lightning in a bottle right now by mocking the way that the president posts. When we come back, we're going to actually talk about the tone, the manner, and before we leave today, we'll talk about some of these micro spats back and forth, because obviously it is stirring up something within the Trump administration and those that support it. We're starting to see a lot more people like Perino or even Kid Rock that are trying to jump into the fray only to get hit themselves. Stick around, more apolitical talk show coming up after this bottom of the hour news and weather. Stick around, more WRMN to come.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Wendy's. Frozen shrimp sold at Walmart has been recalled due to possible radiation contamination, according to the FDA. The administration said in a news release that it was alerted of the detection of cesium-137 in shipping containers at 4 U.S. ports by officials with Customs and Border Protection. After testing, the FDA confirmed a sample of breaded shrimp tested positive for cesium. More information is available through the CDC's Agency for Toxic Substances and Disease Registry resources. Aurora experienced significant tree damage after storms rolled through the Chicagoland area Saturday night, with Westside residents seeing the most impact, according to officials Monday. More than 19,000 ComEd customers were without power, and many trees were damaged in wards 4, 5, and 6. More than 300 requests for service were filed through My Aurora 311. For the next 2 weeks, residents can place fallen branches and tree limbs on the curb right away. Branches and limbs measuring between half an inch to 4 inches in diameter and 2 to 4 feet in length must be bundled. Each bundle has to weigh less than 50 pounds and can be placed on the curb without a waste sticker. For brush less than half inch in diameter to be picked up, it must be placed in a paper yard waste bag with a sticker attached. 2 drivers were arrested traveling over 100 miles per hour within an hour of each other Saturday night on Route 59 in Naperville. Around 10:30 p.m., an officer caught an 18-year-old man driving 132 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone on the southbound highway near English Rose Avenue. Roughly 45 minutes later, a 21-year-old man was caught driving 110 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone northbound near Beebe Drive. Both were charged with driving 35 miles per hour or more above the speed limit, and one was charged with street racing, with police following up on a second vehicle involved in that incident. The other arrested driver was charged with reckless driving. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Progressive knows if you have to choose between everyday life and your boat, boat wins.
What are you going to do? Take the boat out for a spin or go mail something? Boat wins! Are we cleaning the patio or taking the boat out fishing? Boat wins! Are we skipping that eye exam to go sailing? Boat wins!
Rescheduling eye exams can be a nightmare.
All right, fine. Eye exam, then boat. Yeah!
With Progressive, you can bundle your boat with your home or auto and save with a discount and spend more time enjoying those savings on your boat. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states and situations.
Grown-ups, don't go back to school. Go forward through school into your future as an IT professional. Whether you're starting out, switching careers, or a veteran ready for change, My Computer Career can help you get into IT in just a few short months with no prior experience. So take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu. Your rewarding career in IT awaits. That's mycomputercareer.edu. An elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including the VA benefits.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. Tonight, expect patchy fog after 4 a.m. with mostly clear skies and a low around 60. Looking ahead to Friday, mostly sunny with a high near 82. Friday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 65. Currently, it is 74 degrees with clear skies. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
What was that? That is business phone bliss with the Ooma Cloud Phone System. It handles all our voice, video, and messaging needs.
You sound very...
Calm? I am. Ooma has everything I need to handle the busy holiday season, like virtual receptionist, call routing, and video conferencing. And it starts at just $19.95 per month per user, plus taxes and fees.
Ooma.
Nice. Find your business comm at ooma.com/radio.
Welcome back to A Political Talk Show. This is the last part of the hour, coming around 34 past the hour right now. Want to jump in through some of the YouTube side, youtube.com. You can find WRMN Radio over there. Jeff comes in talking about how he needs a good stiff one, probably for the drinking aspect over there, not to mention the fires. He's also, Tremaine also comes in. Tremaine's got a great show called Chalk Talk we're putting together as well. It's all about talking about teachers and teachers' issues. It's a wonderful show. Look forward to it on the podcasting side. One of our students over here. And he says he's only playing that because of Texas. And he's referring to Gavin Newsom with the redistricting. And look, I get it. I know why he's doing it. Absolutely understand the strategy. I understand the risks. I understand why he's doing it. Absolutely. I don't like his why. The justification, you can justify a lot of things with he did it first. They did it first. And for me, this, if we want to start walking towards away from gerrymandering, walking towards away, right? I speak for a living. If we want to walk away from gerrymandering, we cannot do more. If it's like bombing for peace, right? If the goal is no more gerrymandering, right? If the goal is let's have third-party reviews, if the goal is fairness, if the goal is to go back to this non-partisan type of political structure that we've got, making it more partisan doesn't help that cause. Now, if your goal is to win and your goal is to manipulate the system and your goal is to do whatever you can to hedge your own bets so that you can win, then yes, then this is the exact thing that's going on right here. Now you can put it in any kind of phrase that you want to, because that's the problem with propaganda. I'm doing it to save democracy. That's the propagandic slogan. I'm doing it to save democracy. We're bombing for peace around the world. You're back to taking that propagandized thing that we can all agree on. Hey, we need more democracy. Not all democracy. It shouldn't all be democracy, but we could all have a better say and a larger say in things. Taking away somebody else's say doesn't make your say stronger. If that makes any sense. Hopefully it does. But this back and forth here of pointing out the nastiness of posting, yeah, you want to be a troll? Now you're labeled as a troll. That's you. That's your decision. That's your stuff. Do I appreciate him? I guess not necessarily falling on the sword or jumping on a grenade, but because the dude's doing okay. But to be able to mock at this level, I don't think anybody else could really be able to do this. Now, we did start to see if you want to take a way back machine with me, we did see in 15 where Rubio and Cruz and Bush, the Jeb flavor, they all tried to push back a little bit. But at that time, the Republicans were Republicans, right? They were Romney Republicans at that point. And so it didn't work out for them. Whether they weren't as charismatic, maybe they didn't have as many of the facts that were behind them. Maybe it was conservative on conservative tweeting. We had Twitter back then. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the style. Newsom's office has now adapted the styling, such as the all caps, self-praise, and signature mimicry of the three-letter sign-off. So instead of DJT, it's GCN. Sample posts. Newsweek posted this one out. This was back August 18th. Donald Trump, lowest polling president in recent history, is your second to last warning. Stand down now, or California will counterstrike legally to destroy your illegal crooked maps in red states. All caps, by the way. That was all put out in caps. Calls Dana Perino, Dana Ding Dong Perino. Never heard of her until today. Bird Brain Trey Gallagher, misspelling his name on that one. Most boring program in cable history, total snooze fest, sad. Right, all of these things he's posting about, and he's still posting it about the unconstitutional Republican gerrymandering. Now, even then, to say that, unconstitutional Republican gerrymandering, if according to the Texas Constitution, they can do these things. They can hold a special session. They can have everything. It's up to the Texans if they don't like that their government can do these things to them. That's on them. That's why we have state sovereignty. It's why we have the 4th Article. It's why we have the 10th Amendment. We make sure that these things can happen statewide. Look at anything Jefferson wrote. He was always talking about states' rights, local rights, all of these things, which again is back to the gerrymandering side of Newsom. I don't like it. The people in California voted to put in their constitution that they would not be gerrymandered and that they would have a third party side. Yeah, is one guy messing up in the pool? Yes, they are. But that's their state. And if their state does not like that, change it. The more and more somebody gives you bad policies, the more and more that they have to redraw the maps because they can't win on policies, eventually they'll run out of maps. Or finally change their policies. Maybe they'll actually do something for you. Oh my goodness, it's crazy to think about something like that. Zapata, the Latina head of Newsom's press office, spearheads this provocative digital strategy. Her team drives rapid response posts across multiple platforms. Under her direction, Newsom's TikTok doubled from 500,000 to 1.5 million followers after the LA protests. You can get that from Callow News. Media expansion. This is Gavin Newsom, produced with iHeartMedia, features guests like Charlie Kirk, intended to reach across ideological lines. Now, I absolutely love that. I love having a conversation with somebody who disagrees with me, because hopefully I learn something. I either learn more about the disagreeing opinion, or I learn more about my own opinion and how I may be wrong. People that don't talk to people that don't agree with them are cowards. Just put that out there right now. And it's okay. Look, you want to be a coward, be a coward. That's you. You're a human person. You can be whoever you want to. Substack has also gone larger. The Substack launch aimed at countering right-wing disinformation. It includes op-eds and strategic commentary. So it's not all just posts about mimicking the president. Before we go, I did promise a few of these micro spats for things, a few of the drama, right? I can't give you all of this amazing strategy for social media without spilling a little bit of the tea. So the tactic that the governor's press office has done is the account posts an exaggerated Trump-like all caps monologues, which it's a post, monologues anyway, semantics. And they're often signed GCN. Axios confirms that this is a deliberate parody tied to the national redistricting fight. And you can go to Axios for that. Newsom's team told the San Francisco Gate his channels gained more than 325,000 followers since August. And one representative post with 3 words, "You sound woke," shows 782,000 views on X itself. That was a reply. Several outlets reported the operation has generated over 1 billion impressions across all platforms. So in August 17th, and even more recently to the 19th, with Kid Rock, Newsom's office posts an AI-style image of Kid Rock. I think it was Kid Rock, Hulk Hogan as an angel, and I can't remember the third person. It's like maybe the Pope or something like that. It was just craziness. Because it was the same craziness that we saw from the administration. We even saw the Time, the fake Time news magazine article where Gavin Newsom has the crown on, which was a serious post that was posted by the White House. I don't know if maybe it was the courage of South Park that took this on or what, but we need more people to stand up to oppressive leaders. Flat out, that's just the way it's supposed to be. And I'm glad that Kid Rock jumped in, because he replied, "The only support Gavin Newsom will ever get out of me is, of course, the D's and the other stuff that comes along with it." Newsom the office then escalates to, "I hate Kid Rock," GCN. And followed up, "Has anyone noticed he's no longer hot?" This was explicitly modeled after Trump and Taylor Swift's outburst. A clear case study of the parody method, the mimic of Trump's meme of the Swift tirades, a swap in MAGA-aligned celebrity, and forced the coverage. The San Francisco Chronicle ties this directly to Trump's earlier "I hate Taylor Swift" posts. Dana Perino, just over the weekend as well, or the beginning of the week, on air, Perino urges Newsom to stop. She says, "You have to stop it. You're making a fool of yourself. If he wants an even bigger job, he has to be a little more serious." That's what she said about Newsom's posts. The Whip was who provided that. Newsom's office fires right back in that same parody form. Dana Ding Dong Perino, never heard of her until today. "Fox hates that I am America's most favorite governor. Ratings king. Thank you for your attention to this matter, GCN." All caps, by the way. Perino doubled down just the very next day. "It's not funny, it's cringe." Perino's complaint, obviously, we get the joke, it's not funny, but it inadvertently showcases the mirror tactic that Newsom says he's using to denormalize Trump's online style. Again, if you think the executive of one state is acting childish with these things, what does it tell you about the executive of 50 states acting like this? Trace Gallagher, Fox News at night. Gallagher objects that Newsom's posts, quote, come across as childish. A direct quote. They come across as childish. Newsom's press office replies in character again, bird brain Trey instead of Trace. Gallagher. They are calling it the most boring program in cable history. Total snooze fest. Sad. GCN. Again, all caps. The intentional misnaming and stock Trumpian insult of sad are the point. Bait a rebuttal segment, then frame that outrage as proof of concept of Newsom derangement syndrome. If you call out Newsom on this, you have Newsom derangement syndrome. Again, do you see how he's playing into this? Tommy Lauren, another Fox personality. Lauren calls Newsom's team losers. The press account answers with a minimalistic jab, you sound woke. That got almost 800,000 views for that one single response. This shows the campaign's use of short, screenshot-friendly hooks that travel across the platforms and the aggregator sites. This is the new world we live in, guys. This is the new response. This is the new trolling. This is the new mudslinging that's happening right now. And do you know who started it? Sure as heck wasn't the governor of California who started it. And that's exactly what people have been screaming about for years, if not a decade or more. That this type of childish communication from our highest leaders is just going to beget more childish communication. And I don't blame Gavin Newsom for jumping in on this side. When you start talking about your political rivals, I don't know, killing Jimmy Hoffa, or their wives are ugly, or tiny hands, or any of the other insults that were there, when you normalize that for one person, expect it to be normalized for everyone. I am a big proponent of the goose and the gander. It's good for one, it's good for the rest of them. Abigail Jackson, White House spokesperson, when asked about the parody, Jackson said, intimidation is the sincerest form of flattery. Newsom's obsession is getting a little creepy. Gavin will never be ready for prime time. Abigail Jackson said that, and that was Axios that put that quote together. It confirms that there is a tussle that isn't just with the media figures. This is starting to hit closely to the White House. Even Donald Trump himself jumped in with the old epithet. Gavin Newsom on his way down on the polls, I will save California. You notice that one didn't have all of the caps that it would normally have had. Because more than likely, this was already a post in caps months ago. But Newsom's office replied to that post with snowflake emojis. Again, turning it back on it of the I know what you are, what am I? The childish games. I am rubber, you are glue, the whole kit and caboodle with it. The call and response completes the mirror. What happens is he posts it, somebody says, this is gross, this is cringy, and then he comes right back and says, oh, well, you must have Newsom derangement syndrome, or you sound woke, or I hate Kid Rock. It's to turn around and not only make a post that mocks the way that the online presence of our leader is, but also follows it up like a big boy Wendy's Twitter account. The type of shade that was thrown from that Wendy's Twitter account is the same thing that's happening here. Even the vice president has gotten into it. But he leans it the other direction. Just like he leans in with the South Park side. He realizes that the only way that you can get this to calm down and go away and not be so bad is to just let it happen. J.D. Vance, vice president, says, you've got to be yourself. He frames the shtick as inauthentic and politically unhelpful, which is what Perino was trying to pivot to. The succinct articulation of the anti-parody case that you can contrast with Newsom's wake-up call rationale here. Newsom is saying from his own line, I'm just following his example. If you have issues with what I am putting out, you sure as hell should have concerns with what he's putting out as president. The team's stated goal is holding a mirror to MAGA. That was an email statement to the San Francisco Gate. The follower growth has jumped immensely with this. We've also seen the reactive reach, the all caps, hyperbole, nicknames, self-flattery, and of course the GCN sign-off is really what makes it stick out. When a White House spokesperson labels the parody creepy, does that confirm that the tactic is landing? Or does it show the risk of that backlash? Is parody a clarifying mirror? Or does it inevitably collapse into the very style it mocks? How long can he keep it up before we kind of let it run its course? And after that, how long before the president picks his style back up? You've been listening to Apolitical Talk Show here on WRMN. Thanks for sticking around this long. Thanks for listening. Don't forget that the podcast is out there on your favorite podcasting platform, whether that's iHeart or Spreaker or TuneIn, all kinds of different ones that are out there. Stick around. More to come here on WRMN. We really appreciate you being here, and go ahead and leave us that like and subscribe. See you on the next one.
At Britain's Touchless Car Wash, they know life gets busy.